guys, and welcome to part 2 of War Robots live stream. So in case you guys don't know, I am kind of a veteran player. I've been playing for about 10 years. I've just crossed my 7,777 total victories, so 7,000. So I've been playing for a while. I'm a big fan of War Robots. I'm a big fan of the technology and the lore, all this good stuff. I know that in the near future we're going to see these things in the real world, so it's kind of exciting to play with these things before they actually make their appearance. So anyways, I've been looking at the Legend League, okay guys, and I'm seeing what is required to be in the top 100. Okay, so we'll look at the Legend League and we'll see the top player has 17,000. You see up on the upper right there, 17,000 rank. Okay, on the bottom, number 100 has 10,000, 10.3k. So in order to be in the top 100, to be a living legend, I need to reach 10,000 rating. So that's going to involve winning, that's going to involve developing my skills, that's going to involve getting the best equipment, because obviously if I use a bunch of Cossacks or Destriers, I don't expect to compete against the new robots, the Pathfinders, so, and in the Raptor especially. So let's go ahead and get started, because the longer we spend talking, the less we end up kicking red team butt. So let's go ahead and get started. I like to do quick matches because my hangar is outfitted for both beacon games as well as deathmatch games. So speaking of deathmatch, here we are, and I want to get started with the Ares. Alright, here we go. Okay, keeping my eyes peeled for those rockets that come. You can see that they're not aiming towards me, they're aiming towards a different, my teammate. I'm looking at their movement, the enemy team, seeing how quickly they're advancing, because they just might want to bring their robots that can teleport. I do not want them to teleport behind me, of course. I need to be ready for anything, but I do need to get kind of close if I want to use my area. You can see I took some nice damage from those rockets. It didn't feel good. Need to be careful, that's why I'm up against the wall here. You can see they're throwing some more rockets at me. It did not succeed because I had a chance to react. Okay, I'm coming this way, activating my absorber shield. Okay, looking to see if anyone is within range. Okay, luckily, I don't know what happened there. That Reaper, they did not have shield breaker, so I survived that. If they had shield breaker, I wouldn't be walking so fast, I don't think. Okay, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled. We're doing very good at this point. But I'm looking to get some damage in, of course. I want to contribute in some way, shape, or form. So, looking for enemies that are within range, vulnerable. Okay, we were able to bring that robot down to last stand, which is excellent, so I'm retreating. I don't want to take damage. I don't want to be a target, so I'm going to go back into the shadows and wait for the next opportunity. Of course, I'm keeping my eyes peeled for fast-moving robots or for robots that would teleport right behind me. That would be a major problem. Okay, someone is coming this way, so again, I'm looking at their motions, looking to see, kind of know where they're located based on what they're doing, where they're going. I don't necessarily have to see them to know where they are. I can look at their box, the marker, and it's the distance. You can see 800 meters. Okay, someone's ambushing here. Okay, we need to be sharp, we need to be ready for that. Okay, we have the lead. Doesn't mean that we will win the match if we get too comfortable. So, let's be ready for anything. Okay, there's an enemy above us. I don't know if they notice us, but I want to take my opportunity to attack as much as I can. Unfortunately, I only hit the wall that time. Okay. Okay, avoiding their rockets a little bit. So they're probably going to go back into stealth. Okay, I'm going to be ready for that. But as soon as they're out of stealth, okay, here comes a low-key robot. Okay, as soon as they pull out their weapons, they'll be in trouble. Okay, I'm doing this to deter them. I don't want them to pull out their weapons. They might do that. They might pull out their weapons right now, but looks like I lucked out. Of course, a low-key over here means they're waiting to ambush someone. There are no beacons to capture here. Although I do have a play that they probably don't see coming down, leveling my weapons to where they are, and dealing a little bit of damage. Looks like they jumped off the map, so that was good for me. They got spooked, jumped, and they did not plan really where they would land. That was good. Essentially, that was a kill, you could say. And score 16-8, that's good. I'm getting kind of confident, but at the same time, I know I haven't won the match yet. So because the score is 16-8, okay, I'm willing to be a little bit more aggressive to get more kills, get more damage in, because there is a little bit of room for error. However, I don't want to encourage being sloppy or making bad moves. Because the enemy could turn things around. If you make enough bad moves, things can change pretty quick. Okay, doing a little bit of damage here, a little bit of damage there. Okay, hoping to complete this bomb effect on the security robot. There we go, got a nice explosion in there. Okay, so it looks like our team is performing extremely well. We put on some shield breaker here and attack this robot. Okay, do a little bit of damage with the retreat. Okay, we have a Ravana sneaking up behind us. This can pose quite a threat because of the invincibility they have. They can just go into Transcendence, which is a problem, of course. I'm going to time my special ability here as this robot lands. Okay, as you can see, very simple, clean, kill right there. Okay, now I'm doing some damage to this Rook. They're destroying it pretty quickly, so we have an Eiffel on us. Oh, that I didn't last long with that Eiffel. See, that's my point. Say if they pulled out like 6 Eiffels, the match would be over. We would get destroyed if we didn't counter them. So, just because we have a good lead doesn't mean we should get comfortable. That's my point. Okay, getting that bomb effect on it. Sweet deal. The Rook is gone. Alright, coming in, jumping, crossing that distance so I can maybe come in and deal some damage directly to the enemy team. Of course, there's the Eiffel. Okay, I do not want to take damage from the Eiffel. So I'm being very cautious here. There's a Rook. And give it a nice bomb. Okay, explode a little bit, deal damage to the physical shields. All 8 of them, or however many they have. They all take damage. Okay, so of course it's a Rook and an Eiffel. And at this point, I'm pretty sure we won. I'm not saying for certain, but I do want to deal some damage to this robot. Before I lose this, of course. Hopefully I can bring my Titan. No, not quite yet. So... these Titans are very strong. The rest of the opponents have abandoned the game. You can see they clearly have given up. There might be 1 or 2 that lost all their robots, but in reality they tend to give up, which is really bad for their rating. If they want to go up in the leagues and progress, abandoning a game, even if you lose, I understand why you do that, but you lose your rating. And also, if you abandon enough games, if you leave enough games before losing your robots, guess what? You can get banned from that. Imagine timeout. Okay, so these 2 Titans are still alive. However, once I bring my Indra into the equation, I think things will change pretty quickly. So all that is left, what is that? The Rook? Yeah, this shouldn't be very difficult. That Eiffel lost their Titan, so I don't think they want to come back with their smaller robots. I can understand that. Still, the best performing, the best players in the losing team still get a good rating boost. So remember that. Don't stop fighting. Because you're making the enemy get a little bit too confident, right? Okay, coming in nice and close behind them. There was my invincibility again. Okay. And didn't give them a chance to destroy my Titan. Let's see if they come back with any more smaller robots, just for extra points on my part. Okay. And that's about it. We won this one. Alright, as you can see, my league didn't advance that much. I didn't earn that many honor points. I'm very impressed. Look at this. The person on top, Casper King, got 5.4 thousand honor points. They got 18 kills, so you can see they did very well. I'm sure their rating went way up. Okay, it's maybe something like 19 points. So, it pays to be the #1 player on your team in every match. Of course, you can't focus too much on doing damage. You have to also focus on what's important to win the match. What's the best strategy? Who do you need to target? How many beacons you need to capture? All that good stuff. It's not all about blindly getting damaged. Many times you'll find that will cause you to lose. Okay, so I'm moving fast and I'm looking to capture this beacon over here if possible. In 3 seconds, 2 seconds, I'll jump. So, looks like this person's gonna try to capture it, but I will not allow it to happen. Okay, so I'm preventing them from capturing the beacon, at least for a little while, okay? I'm gonna attack this Lynx a little bit. Okay, there's something attacking me with these energy weapons. I do not want that. So I'm gonna sneak around them, try to do a little bit of damage, boom, 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 get them out of my face. Now that just leaves us with a Lynx. Not a serious threat, so let's go ahead and deal some damage if possible. They are in stealth, so I will use my ability here. Get nice and close, and deal the final blows, possibly right about now. Okay. Now let's continue on to the next beacon. We have definitely won that little skirmish. Jumping clear over this robot and dealing some damage as I fly above it. It may try to use its ability on me, but I have my shield up, so... Okay. Luckily I did not die that time. I'm going to come up to this Ares, deal a little bit of damage, put my Transcendence on, get nice and close and personal, and bring it down the last turn if I can. Okay. So let's see here, the beacon E needs to be captured immediately, so I'm going to jump up and go straight to the beacon just like that, boom boom. Hopefully take that beacon away from them. Okay. Looking very, very good. So I see there's a little bit of a battle going on over here. I want to help my team so they're not outgunned. Yeah. Destroy them, excellent. There's a Typhon robot, which is not a serious threat. They're actually kind of weak. I'm gonna shoot up and deal the final blows just like that. Okay. Jump up, and maybe I can land myself near this beacon over here. Gonna get into cover for just a moment. I see a behemoth aiming at me, so I want to corner shoot a little bit. You can see I took a nice chunk of health just by firing around the corner. They are really trying to defend that beacon, so I don't think I want to rush toward it just yet. Okay, we're capturing all the other beacons, which is great. But you can see the enemy team is putting up a fight for that final beacon. I don't want to just jump into it yet. I do want to take out that area. I don't want them to cast their special ability. Okay. Dealing some damage on the flank of the enemy. Trying not to draw too much attention to myself. Okay. I've got a Newton lifting me up, but my physical shield absorbed all of that. Okay. Almost took out that Typhon. It only has 2 weapons, so I don't view it as a serious threat at all. Okay, there's a Crisis. Okay, I'm getting up in the face of the Newton. I want to distract it, okay, so that it attacks me instead of attacks my teammates, okay. Hopefully I can draw its attention, firing at its back. You know what, I'll put my robot right up to it to get its attention, okay. It's still not turning around, and it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, it fired off. See how I dashed out of the way? Kind of dodging its fire, so you can see I'm protecting my teammates by distracting that powerful Titan. I'll just bring in my Titan and finish off any units that I can, so I didn't really have time to deal much damage. That's okay. We won that battle. That's awesome. Alright, give me 1 minute while I check the audio and make sure things are working properly. Alright, and we are back. So I do notice that the volume of the weapons can get pretty loud when we're in an intense battle or firing really close to enemies, but I'll just try to talk over that. Okay, I see some beacons, so I want to pull out the Ravana. This is my beacon capture, pretty much. It's really good for that. The physical shield I put up as I'm flying, as you can see. Sometimes I'll use my Transcend while I'm in flight, but here we go. Instantly we're on beacon C, taking a little bit of damage, but I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. So I'm trying to insert myself into the enemy lines, okay? Go as far as I can. Okay, as you can see, there's an Orokochi right here. I think I got its attention, so it might want to fight me. Okay, Transcendence. Gonna fire a little bit into its back to get its attention, okay? Looks like it did not turn around, so it is set on getting that beacon over here. I definitely want to do something about that and help prevent this from happening. Okay, dealing damage as much as I possibly can. Okay, trying to avoid that fire. Now here's my opportunity. It's going to charge me and put up its resistance, so it did withstand my special ability there. However, I am not done with it. I need this Orokochi to disappear. Unless it'll just give me the beacon, we'll see what happens. Okay? As soon as it focuses on me, that's kind of where I need to continue dodging, prepare for the next part of this fight. There we go. It is completed. Now, we have this Skyros right here attempting to take the beacon away, but if I give it some nice explosions, that'll significantly damage it and won't last very long in this way. So it's trying to go away, but I won't allow it. It's here to stay, and it's gone. Okay? Hopefully we can reclaim that beacon. I'm quickly approaching this enemy and bypassing the shield and attacking their unit directly. Yeah, let's capture that beacon, so we at least have two. Then I'm trying to see what we can do to capture the third beacon. Alright, let's see if there's a vulnerable enemy. And coming around the corner, surprised them a little bit, but they got into safety. They knew I was firing at them, so. Okay. Enemy Ravana. That's kind of the biggest threat I see at the moment. These other robots are kind of easy by comparison. Okay, we have two Ravanas, so I don't think we're going to capture that beacon very easily. I'm going to go ahead and disappear. They attack this angle as much as I can. Okay, it's moving very quickly. For such a heavy robot, it's kind of moving fast. I brought it down the last stand, and I was able to liberate beacon D, so this is very, very good. If I can cast my ability a second time, that would really help me out. Okay. And it was able to destroy me just barely. But somehow, I unlocked my Titan already, so I'm going to be coming in as quickly as I can. You can see there's a friendly Eiffel along with me. I think we're going to really dominate the map, at least for the next minute or so. Let's go ahead. Okay, we have this Reaper who's trying to do some damage to me, but my Titan has a lot of resistance. I'm just going to liberate beacon D. Okay, there were two Reapers, you saw that. Two Reapers tried to attack me, but that did not work out. I was able to avoid that damage. Okay, there's an Angler coming my way. So here's another Reaper. Timing my invincibility just right. Okay, unfortunately this Luchador positioned itself at the right time and jumped, so that was a good play on the Luchador's part. I was not able to get away from that. Okay, I'm trying to make my way to this beacon over here. Hopefully capture it. I'm getting attacked by some serious firepower, but we were able to capture this beacon at the same time. I'm hoping to liberate this beacon out over here. So there is a Luchador on the playing field. Okay, and I don't want this Angler to threaten our beacon either, so. I do want to keep in mind there is a Reaper right there around the corner. Come on, there we go. Great job, great job. So I'm coming in over here. Okay, there. I did take significant damage, and I was not quite able to liberate the beacon, but we did a good job with that Nether. Okay, here's the behemoth. It's not very effective against physical shields, but I'm going to try anyways to knock out some of the shields, slow it down. So here again, alright, we're going to do some serious damage now. Boom, 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 lock it down. Okay. It was able to avoid that, but I can shoot it from underneath. We can do a little bit of damage to it. Okay, let's get into safety. We're out and exposed. Luckily, I did not lose my robot. Here's the Minos. Or no, this is the luchador. We'll pin it down. Okay, pin it down nicely. It almost destroyed my robot, but I'm able to come back again and deal some more damage to it. Okay, it is almost done for. And yes, it is focusing on me because I do have a lot of firepower. Makes sense to get me out of the equation there. Okay, all I have left is this Fenrir. So I definitely want to be careful when it comes to taking too much damage. Okay, coming in, trying to do some damage to that luchador. I can't do a whole lot, so I figure I may as well just avoid it. It lost its alpha weapon, so it's kind of weak anyways. It's not going to be able to do much damage to me. There is a second luchador, okay. I might try to push it, but we're talking about Titan here. I don't think I can push it very much. However, the Rook can. The Rook is pushing it nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block the luchador. If it tries to take this beacon, it will not succeed. Okay, there we go. Luchador's gone. And there are 2 more beacons available for us to take. Oh my goodness. My shields are getting destroyed by this Dagon. Okay, they're going to try to take this beacon, but my Fenrir will prevent that, at least for now. There's not a whole lot I can do against this robot, and it is destroying my friend. Once the shield is down, however, we can severely damage the robot. Okay, we have more enemies incoming. I'm getting ready to defend against them. Okay, putting up my shields, buying precious time, and then hitting this Minos with what I've got. There we go. Looks like we have won this match. I'm still going with my Fenrir just in case. I'm going to try to liberate any beacons that I can. There's one over here. However, I don't think I have enough time to travel in this direction because I think the battle will finish before that happens. So there we go. That's about it. Okay, this is not a beacon rush, so I want to start off with the Ares this time. This robot is pretty good at hunting at a pretty long distance. Okay, looks like the enemy team is pushing in this direction. I don't want to get too close because I don't want the robots to teleport to me. Okay, I'm jumping down here. I know I can't get back up, but I want to get a little bit closer. I want to get within range so I can attack these enemies. Okay, let's see what I can do. Landing some shots in. They put in their phase shift immediately when they realize an area is attacked. So, we'll try to find a different target. On the phase shift again so soon, so let's see if we can attack this Orokochi and deal significant damage to it. Boom, just like that, because it's in between its ability, so it's pretty vulnerable. Let's give it another bomb if we can. Explode it, and there we go. Beautiful. So it's going to use its ability a second time, and it might have its phase shift ready, so I don't necessarily want to use my special ability on that. I do see a weaker enemy right here, so I'm going to attack it. Okay, as best as I can, at least. So it's using its harpoon on me, and it was able to go right through my shield. So I'm going to try to regenerate. I still have my last stand, so I'm pretty confident that I can use my ability again. Okay, coming here and attacking that Orokochi. Oh, they used their phase shift, so they were able to survive my onslaught. Hopefully my team can do something about this. Okay, there we go. The Orokochi is gone. Okay, there's an enemy coming in with their Ares. Okay, I'm cautious, but here we go. I'm getting ready. And I got sniped with the Reaper. They used their shield breaker. So that was a good play on their part. Now coming in behind this Ares, blocking it, and attacking it right up to its face. Okay, I want to regenerate my health a little bit before I attack again. So I want to get into a safe position first. Keeping an eye on the battlefield, making sure there are no snipers pointing at me. I kind of want to get into this battle over here because there are 4 enemies and only 2 blue guys. So let's see what we can do. This person is kind of vulnerable because they just landed. Let's see if we can bring them down to last stand. Okay, I might attack them a second time right here. Like that. Okay, got the kill. Now I need to get out of here and get into safety immediately. Okay, we got this enemy right here. It's another Ravana. I'm going to get out of its range. Okay, can't attack me anymore. Unless it jumps, of course. Okay. I don't see that very often. Ravanas will jump drivers. But it's a pretty good build, I would say. Okay, we have this Dagon. Hopefully it gets into sight. Right in time. Unfortunately, I was not able to see it. I was able to eliminate that Lynx pretty quickly with my puncher. Okay, here's an opportunity. Let's see if we can destroy the Dagon at the same time. Come on, it's pinned down. Just another 2 seconds and I can launch another salvo. And so close, but so close. It was such a close. Let's see, my shield breaker, and I missed those last 2 shots. Okay, so I want to come in as quickly as I can, so maybe I can deal with this Dagon. Okay, it has so much shield is the problem. Okay, its shield is currently down. It doesn't happen very often. Okay, I can use my Titan soon, not quite yet. If I could bring my Titan out now, then I probably would have the advantage, but I don't know. Okay, the shield is down. It's able to deal significant damage. But I was not quite able to destroy the Dagon. But I do have my Titan, so we can probably make quick work of this enemy here. I was not able to use my invincibility in time, but now here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and hit it with the lasso and hopefully destroy it. Okay, I need this Dagon to be destroyed, so I'm gonna continue to be a little bit aggressive here. I need that Dagon to be destroyed as quickly as possible. Okay, finally it's dead. And we did take the lead, so let's go ahead and press forward. Okay, go ahead and hit this with the lasso. Unfortunately, I don't think it worked. But let's take care of this Typhon, because it has a lot of firepower, but it doesn't have a lot of durability. It's a pretty easy robot to take down. Now, the enemy's probably going to be coming with their Titans, so I'm going to withdraw a little bit. Pull back. Luckily, it's us. We have the Eiffel on our side. Okay, whatever's on that side is hiding at the moment. Okay, I did make a risky move to advance, but it does look like it's a small robot, so I'm not too worried about it. No, it's not a small robot. Never mind. It's a Titan. want to keep my distance from that. Okay, definitely want to keep my distance. You do not want to take too much damage from this, from their shotgun. I want to pull back for sure. Let's go ahead and reload our weapons. I think that I'm gonna keep my distance from that Titan. Okay, there's a crisis right there, which is a pretty easy target, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's probably going to die right about now. It did withstand my fire, so lucky for it. Getting hit by some pretty serious firepower right about now. Okay, attacking this Indra as much as I can as it walks forward into safety. Okay, being very cautious of what's around me because I'm out in the open right now. Okay, hopefully I have my opportunity. I can lasso this and shoot at it a little bit. So hopefully with the lasso, I'm going to hurt it quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to withdraw at this point. So this luchador might actually jump in my direction, and that would kind of be bad. I just need to be ready for that. Okay, the luchador is being lifted by the Newton. This might be my chance to destroy it. Let's go ahead and lasso it. Okay. And here is that crisis. The Indra is also chasing me. Okay, I think this is our opportunity to destroy the Indra, if we would only target it. Okay, let's fire at it now. Get a little bit of damage. Okay, that's because it didn't have its invulnerability. Okay, here's the luchador. I want to lasso it, and hopefully I can destroy it without much difficulty. Unfortunately, I'm being shot at by these very powerful weapons, so it makes it a little bit difficult. Okay, I have to retreat immediately. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm getting hit pretty hard at this point. I'm going to try to lasso this immediately, get some health back, but that didn't quite work. That leaves me with one final robot. We have 5 people on the battlefield, and I don't have a whole lot in the way of firepower at this point. Very quickly I got my generator destroyed. So that was a close match, very close match. I feel like if I was able to pull out my Titan a little bit sooner, I would have taken the win there, but didn't quite happen. Okay, I'm gonna go for the beacon all the way on the left. Trying to move as quickly as I can. This mender is also very fast. That's an ultimate mender. So jumping at the very last moment, trying to clear as much distance as possible. You can see just about 30 meters away from the beacon, so that's pretty good. Okay, we're trying to get into safety, avoid some fire. Okay, we have people coming at us, but maybe they're a little bit hesitant. They don't really want to engage with this Ravana. There's a Dagon, maybe lower its shield a little bit. Their shields are extremely powerful. Okay, I'm looking to see if maybe I can capture another beacon when I get the opportunity. There's this Lynx that's interested in this beacon. I don't want to allow it to get it. The Dagon is also coming this way. That Menders is healing extremely fast. That's pretty cool. It's because it's the ultimate. It heals a little bit faster than a standard Mender. Okay, I'm trying to cause this Lynx to perform its special ability. Okay, then, once the ability runs out, I can do some serious damage to it. Okay, I'm trying to prevent it from coming this way, is what I'm trying to do. I know it wants this beacon, so I'm doing my best to prevent that. Okay, so once again, I want to repeat the cycle. I want to cause this Lynx to perform its special ability. Go into stealth, didn't do it quite that time, so... Okay, we have an Ophion trying to deal some damage to me. It's making itself a vulnerable target by doing that. So I'm going to deal a little bit of damage to the Ophion. You can see, almost half of its health was removed. Okay, this Lynx is in stealth. This one is almost dead. So I might focus on this Lynx to remove those heavy weapons from the battlefield. However, it was a little bit tricky. So because I'm being a little bit overwhelmed here, I'm going to retreat and get into safety. Okay, this is kind of a weak target, so I kind of want to deal some damage while I can. It's in stealth. Hopefully... Okay, it had a very powerful Ember, so it took me out pretty quick. And they did get that beacon, so I'm kind of interested in getting that beacon back. Okay, I see this Cure robot. Curie. Definitely want to destroy that if possible. Okay, we're kind of, this teammate's kind of getting in my way a little bit. If I can destroy this Curie, I want to, because it has very powerful weapons. And the robot itself is also powerful. Luckily, I'm able to withstand the subduer with my physical shield. Not for very long, though. It is very powerful. I don't know what... Oh. Not really sure what was hitting me at that point. Maybe it was the Owl Moon, I'm not sure. Anyways, I want to see if there's a beacon that's available to me. I see one over here. I'm going to jump. I'm going to dash immediately in this direction, if I can. Okay. I'm going to try my best to reach that beacon in time. Yeah, see, it's right there. Okay. So now I'm taking some fire, but I'm liberating this beacon, thankfully. Okay, there's a friendly raptor coming in, so I'm going to just leave the beacon to them. I took significant damage, unfortunately, in the process. So I'm trying to get right back into it as quickly as I can with the behemoth, running fast so I can maybe capture a beacon. And if someone does want to challenge me, I can be ready. And I see this person, they want to snipe me. Kind of makes things a little bit difficult. Okay, so I'll drop their shields. Okay. There's that luchador, they're going off into the distance, so I'm going to go on this side of the map. Hopefully capture this beacon if it is at all possible. Looks like our teammate is doing that. So I want to come around here, come around the bend, and deal as much damage as I possibly can to the enemy team. Let's see, we got one of these little coaches. Let's go ahead and deal some serious damage to it. There it is, it's gone. When their ability goes down, their resistance goes down, and they are very vulnerable, actually, those Orokochi. So that's the right time to attack. Okay, we're capturing some beacons. I saw that this dash bot, or no, it's another Orokochi. Let's see if we can destroy it. Okay, there we go. And here's an, I'm gonna wait just a moment, drop the shield, and deal as much damage as I possibly can. Pinned it down. It's almost dead, and there it goes. So the behemoth is very great because of the firepower. It's just not very mobile, also not very durable. So you have to eliminate the enemy before they have a chance to even respond. That's the key. Okay, there's someone over here with a shield. They're kind of far away. This one is close, so I'm going to try to pin down this luchador a little bit. Deal some damage before my robot is taken out. There we go. But now we have 4 beacons and coming in with my Titan, so looks like we have an Eiffel on our team. Very, very optimistic. Looks like we did win this match. So what I want to do is rush in as quickly as I can and deal as much damage before the match is actually over. So I'm going to wait until that resistance drops. I've got the attention of the luchador, but there we go, just firing right into it, dealing a nice amount of damage. It's also hurting me quite a bit, but that's okay. It looks like we won this match. So that's kind of what I wanted. Just wanted to deal some damage before the match is over. Alright, give me 1 minute while I check the chat. Alright, we are back. Let's get straight into it. Doing our very best to climb up the ranks. I'm already a champion, but I want to be a legend. Now, I know I have a long way to go, but part of the process is gaining those skills, gaining the experience, leveling up the robots, getting one step closer. Now, one thing I've noticed, I watched some War Robot video makers like Manny Gaming, there's Adrian Chong, there's AD Gaming, things like that. But I don't see them in the Legend League. Okay, this Ophion really wants to challenge me in this beacon, but as soon as their shield is gone, I'm going to attack them. Okay, they have their phase, and they are not really able to withstand my weapons for very long. Okay, before they fly and in the air, I was hoping to do one last kill shot, but that's okay. What I need to focus on are these beacons here. Okay, so I have my speed boost still intact, and I want to use that. As soon as I lose like 40% of my health, I lose my speed boost as well. So I'm coming to beacon C. Kind of secure inside this building. I was able to liberate the beacons. Okay, so if someone comes below me, they cannot capture this beacon. However, we have a slight problem. There's a slight problem. The enemy team has 4 out of 5 beacons, so we need to change that as quickly as possible. So here we go. Evil Robot on our team is capturing beacon E. Excellent job. But we also need the beacon over here. We need to have 3 out of 5. Okay, looks like we're doing that, capturing beacon D. This looks very good. That's why I stayed here. So we have this central beacon. Okay, now we have 3. I wanted to capture other beacons, but I also knew that if I left this area, I would be risking this beacon as well. So I'm under fire. So at this point, I'm gonna jump over to here. Hopefully I can capture this beacon if at all possible. Sometimes my weapons and robot get stuck on the wall, but that's okay. We just turn the robot and then that helps us get free from that. So, the capturing beacon C, hopefully our team can do something about that. Okay, so now coming this way, okay. I don't know why, but the enemy team is not really focused on these beacons right here. I want to cause this spider to go into flight because I don't want it to stay on this beacon. Okay. As soon as this robot comes down, I want to attack it the second time. Deal significant damage to it. Okay. And perhaps it won't have enough time to get back into flight, so I'm going to explode it, hit it, and there we go, it's gone. Luckily, this Lynx didn't do much damage to me, so I might be able to brawl with it a little bit. Let's see if we can, yeah, we liberated the beacon, so I think I'm gonna stay here. However, we have this robot. Okay, now let's see if we can get back into position here. Okay, they almost captured beacon A, but I prevented that just barely. However, there's a major problem. Okay, there are too many enemies here, and in order to fend them all off, that's not really possible. So I want to deal a little bit of damage to the Sirius robot. I want to get its attention, distract it, whatever. Okay, so now I need to come in with my Indra and do whatever I can to capture beacons that we have lost. So here is a bedware robot. I want to be extremely aggressive with it. I don't want to give it a single opportunity to regenerate and gain some health. So I'm going to just be super aggressive right in its face, deal as much damage as I possibly can. It is dealing significant damage to me, however its shield is now dropped and it is fairly vulnerable. Here we have many titans attacking it. We do need to eliminate this bedware, there's no doubt about that. Putting the lasso, final hits, there we go. Okay, and I need to capture this beacon over here. It's in enemy hands. We cannot allow this right on. So now what I need to do with my Indra, I need to, okay, there's a serious titan coming. That's a serious problem, that's for sure. Okay, I need to hold that back if we want to hold this beacon. We need to repel that serious robot. Okay, this little robot is doing significant damage to me, but luckily it's not destroying me. Okay, I want to do the same thing to it. Destroy it. Okay, here I'm Titan a little bit, and that serious Titan has been destroyed. So what I want to do is I want to come over this way. You can see there are a lot of juicy beacons here that need to be captured. So I'm going to go as quickly as I can to capture these beacons. Okay, there's a kid robot that is fully aware of what I'm doing, so I might need to prepare for to brawl with this Titan right here. Okay, I don't think it really wants to engage. You can see it's walking away, which is probably a good idea on its part. Okay, there's one more beacon over here. I definitely want to capture it, so I don't want to delay. So I'm going to lay more shots into this kid robot, not really give it a chance to cross into the other side. So destroy it as much as possible. It's extremely weak. It can get taken out pretty easily now. Now there's an Eiffel attacking me. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about this. I can try to get back into safety. It did run out of ammo, so it didn't deal much damage to me, so luckily, but you can see it clearly wants to destroy me. I'm going to lasso it and use my invulnerability, hopefully just in the nick of time to hurt it with my lasso. Boom. Maybe hit it a little bit more with the sonic rounds. Okay. There we go, and there goes my Indra. But you can see we have 4 out of 5 beacons. We are doing very, very good. Okay, now I'm going to come in with this robot and see if there are any beacons that I can capture to ensure that we win this round. Okay, I see this. I'm going to hold them back as long as I can. Just going to dodge, keep moving around. So make it very difficult for them to attack me. It looks like we won this battle. Alright, let's jump into the next one. Okay, this is a death match. I want to start off with my Ares. I want to stay undercover because usually during death matches you'll have a lot of people with rockets that will fire those within the first 5 or 10 seconds of the match. So I want to be prepared for that. So far I don't see that, but there might be some robots that are interested in ambushing. So luckily we were able to eliminate that robot pretty easily. It was in stealth, but with quantum radar it's very easy to mitigate that and destroy the robot really quickly. Okay, just like I did shield breaker, bypassed that shield and damaged that robot pretty nicely. Okay, there's a robot up here, which poses kind of a threat, so I'm gonna wait until maybe it pulls out its weapons. Okay, let's see what happens. It's jumping around. It might try to ambush my teammates, so it probably won't work out. It doesn't look like that Loki's in a good position. So I'm gonna kind of ignore it and focus on a more substantial threat, which are these enemies that are lurking. And you can see one's pretty close. Yeah, putting up my shield to withstand this firepower. I did get ambushed, but I was able to withstand that a little bit. I'm gonna go back a little bit so that Scorpion does not return again to me. So this Wayland is interested in defending me. So what I want to do is put my shield and also return the favor. Okay, as much as I can. I can't have my shield on the whole time. Okay, so looks like there's a Pathfinder robot, which is a serious problem. Okay, I have to dodge these sonic rounds yet again. That Scorpion is no more though, so we don't have to worry about that Scorpion. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we have the... Okay, there we go. I was not able to get through the shield though, so... The score is 8-4, so I'm not looking to be too aggressive, because I might lose my robot. I'm playing more defensive this time, because they are ambushing us, they are pushing very hard, so I need to fortify my defenses. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Finishing blows. No, I was able to get behind the corner here. So, it is by itself, however, it is a very powerful robot. I don't want to underestimate it and lose mine in the process. So this thing, whatever this is, they're coming in real fast. I need to be prepared for whatever's coming. My shield breaker has 10 seconds before I can use it again, so I kind of need to wait a moment. Okay, I'm about to use my shield breaker right here for this moment. Okay. Right here. Okay, they were hiding behind the corner. They knew what was coming. Okay, and they defended against that. So I need to be ready. Hopefully I can use my shield breaker again. So let's get ready to do that. Okay, I need to get ready. This robot is out in the open, and I'm able to attack it and deal significant damage to the actual unit. It did repair itself at the same time, so I was not able to destroy it. And there's the Pathfinder. Okay, they are pushing very hard. Okay, so you can see very aggressive gameplay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, using my special ability right here on this Curie. Okay, dealing heavy damage on it. Maybe we can blow it up a little bit. Okay. Not sure if we will destroy it very easily, but we did what we could. Now, at this point, I want to come in with my behemoth. Okay, and let's target this Pathfinder. Okay, deal substantial damage to it. Unfortunately, it's focusing on me. It's healing itself. And it probably will destroy my robot, no problem. So that was kind of an issue. Alright, I don't have my Titan at this point, so maybe we can come up behind this Pathfinder though. Okay, sneak up on it a little bit. Unfortunately, there is an Eiffel robot that is dealing heavy damage from above. And you can see all my units have been wiped out. So my best strategy is to just stay hidden from the Eiffel as best as I possibly can. That was very close, so maybe I will be able to destroy... Okay, not quite. Okay, some of my teammates have come back. There is a friendly Eiffel, which looks promising. So the battle is not over yet, especially with that friendly Eiffel. I'm gaining quite a bit of confidence. There's a good chance that we will succeed here. Okay, we got that Lynx. The enemy Eiffel is distracted. There's not a whole lot I can do to support my teammate at this point, except throw whatever I can at the Eiffel. There we go. So both of the Eiffels canceled out. And so the battle can go either way at this point. I have my Titan, which I will use momentarily. There's an enemy bed war though, so gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready for that. There's not much I can do with these weapons against a bedwar, so I'm gonna focus on this smaller robot here. Okay, it looks like it's getting ready to ambush us, okay? See, you can see I'm not really damaging this bedwar at all. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot that can be done. Coming around and striking this, doing the same thing that it's doing to us, ambushing. Okay, I was able to kill it. So maybe if there's only one enemy left, okay, there are two. Let's see what the other enemy is throwing at us. Okay, down to last stand. Let's see what we've got. So that leaves us with me versus the bedwar. Okay, I'm gonna lasso it. Okay, I can move very fast, so I can kind of deal some significant damage to it. However, it is capable of healing. Here's this Mars robot, which will not pose much of a problem. I'm going to lasso the two of these. I was not able to lasso either of them. Oh, one of them, okay. So I might be able to take out this Mars. When it comes to the bedwar, let's see what happens, I guess. Okay, Mars is now gone. The bedwar is retreating. Okay, I don't want to be too aggressive, but if the enemy team decided to quit, right, they thought they won, whatever, there might be a chance if we eliminate all the enemies that we win. So I don't want to say that it's over yet. Okay. Moving around, I know this bedwar is fully aware of me. It's hitting me with some of that fire, okay, dealing significant damage to my unit. Okay, there is this robot here, which is extremely vulnerable. Okay, I definitely want to lasso this, getting out of the way. My lasso will hurt the bedwar significantly. Unfortunately, this robot is hurting me with its lasers, and that's the end of this Indra Titan. So, we put up a pretty good fight against the bedwar. Unfortunately, was able to outmaneuver my robot. So, that's that. Pretty certain that's the end of the match. Good luck taking out the bedwar, man. Okay, here we go on Yaman Tau. We have beacons, so we have things to capture. Now, I don't understand why our team would destroy a robot right off the bat. But that's their choice. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they don't like the map, they just give up. Part of being good at this game is being good with all playstyles and all maps. Okay, we're capturing Beacon C. We can see a Skyros is coming in quickly. I want to lay the pain before it has an opportunity to arrive. Okay. Okay, I'm getting sniped pretty good. Okay, I want to give it a nice bomb. Exploded. There we go, and it's gone. So, we were able to survive that initial conflict. Okay, that's a Typhon robot. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about the snipers that are focusing on me right now. It's kind of a big problem. Getting to get that Typhon, damage it a little bit. Alright, so here we go. That sniper missed a shot, which is good for me, of course. Okay, there's this person directly above me. They're focusing on me. They're not really able to attack very effectively. So I'm just keeping my position for a moment. Okay. Looks like that robot got destroyed. So I'm kind of coming right up to the enemies, right? and I'm right in their face. They can't really attack me very easily at this stage. Okay, I'm attacking this Oucho, drawing its attention. It's trying to capture that beacon, I understand that, but I don't want it to attack my friends. So I'm keeping my position right here. I know that the Oucho is getting ready to attack, so that's when I put my invulnerability, and I prepare for its landing. So it'll land very soon, and there we go. Okay. So hopefully I can damage it a little bit further. And there goes my Havana. So I might try to come in with my Nather. Looks like we were able to capture that beacon way out there. So we almost have 4 beacons. I'm trying to come in to range. Deal a little bit of damage as I can. Okay. And kind of hold back the enemy as they advance. I must be mindful of snipers, things like that. Okay, that Orokochi did not stand a chance. We'll go ahead and see if we can capture this beacon. Looks like we can. We need to put our shield up so that we don't get sniped. Okay. So we did liberate it. I'm going to also try to capture it as well. There we go. We did capture that beacon. Excellent. So the enemy team, you can see their health on the top is draining extremely fast. That's the point. You can also see I'm not destroying a whole lot of robots, but I am capturing the beacons, and that is leading to the victory. So everyone on the team is going to get a boost in their rating because we win. That's important. Doing damage, killing robots is wonderful, but if it's going to cost you the game, don't do it. Okay, so we're still here in Beacon C. I'm going to let my teammate know that I'm providing some shield for him. There's a Titan coming in. Significant damage is being dealt toward it because it strengthened my weapons with its own firepower. So my absorber absorbs the damage and it strengthens my own weapons. So getting into cover for the last 3 seconds until I have my ability again. Shield breaker active. Okay, well, that Mars robot didn't stand a chance. I'll use my firepower on this Luchador. So you can see the Luchador kind of snuck up on me. Now it's taking that beacon. I'm trying to get into safety here and regenerate my ability. I don't want to get destroyed quite yet. Okay, this Luchador is kind of focusing on me, but you can see its attention is being pulled in different directions. Let's go ahead and focus on this shell robot and give it some pain. Okay, blow it up a little bit. Okay, I need to land a couple more shots. I finally blew it up, so all of its shields took significant damage. So, at this point, yes, they have 3 beacons out of 5, but it's so late in the battle that it's not going to help them much. So, if we can hold these 2 beacons, we win the match, hands down. So, that's why I'm not super aggressive at this point. I definitely want to protect what is vital, which is at least 2 beacons. Coming in super fast. I love this Indra robot. He's extremely fast. It's kind of scary when you see this thing coming at you. Like, what do you do? Okay, so I'm gonna draw their fire. Okay, guys, look what I'm doing. All right. These Titans, all these robots are interested in me, and I'm distracting them. Okay, I'm drawing their fire. I'm gonna come back this way. You know, hit them in their side a little bit. And you can see they're turning this way. They're focused on me, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the enemy team to be totally focused on this Indra, and that's the end of the match. Okay, so captured a lot of beacons, all that good stuff, won the match. Didn't do a ton of damage, but that's not what we needed to do to win. Here we go, again with the beacons. So I'm going to focus on the one on the left, Beacon C. This is kind of the center beacon, even though technically it's not in the middle of the map. I'm going to see what I can do. Okay, we want to get in position and do that jump. Okay, move to the side so we don't crash into that building. And there we go, right into the beacon. Perfect jump. All right, that's why I love this Ravana. Okay, it is super fast. Let's go ahead and get into safety. Okay, someone is coming pretty fast. They want this beacon, don't they? Well, they also want some slugs to the face. That's a Pathfinder robot, so what I want to do is I want to destroy it before it has a chance to regenerate. I did my very best, and I killed it. So I did not want that Pathfinder. That's a new robot. It's made to get that thing out of my face, right? So, okay, shield breaker active. Let's attack this and hopefully destroy it as much as we can. Maybe we can get the bomb on it. No, not quite. Okay, so because we destroyed that Pathfinder, that gave us quite an advantage, believe it or not. Okay, here's another new robot. Okay, I definitely want to lay the paint on it. I do not want it to move around the map too much. I need to get into safety. Okay. So whatever robot this is has captured Beacon C, and I want to do something about that. It's just a Nightingale robot, so it's going to try to capture this beacon over here. I definitely want to prevent that. Oh, it's not a Nightingale, but I want to destroy it. So it is currently vulnerable, and hopefully it won't cast its ability anytime soon. Okay, and that looks like pretty much the end of it. It's not completely dead, but it teleported back to the beacon, which I think was a pretty good move, right? Capturing beacons, and if it needs to, goes back to the previous beacon. Not too bad. Okay, here it is again. It's a pretty serious robot. I don't want to use my ability though, simply because, well, I'll just use it anyways. I don't want it to survive. It has a lot of firepower. I wanted to save my ability for another robot, but I kind of needed to get rid of that. Good beacon capture, right? Let's get rid of it. Hopefully I can survive for 3 seconds. No, not quite. I got shot in the face. Let's go ahead and pull out the Fenrir right here, because we're fighting for a beacon, so hopefully I can deal significant damage to this Purity. There we go, it is done. Okay, now we have 2 Fenrirs here. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. Alright, I'm going to move to the next beacon, because at the moment we only have 2. Okay, so here we have an Orokochi. Okay, I'm waiting for its ability to complete, and then I'm going to lay the pain. Then I'm going to lay the pain on it, right? So there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Hit it again. No mercy, no mercy, no mercy. Okay, again, one more time. And I happened to miss that last shot. So, hopefully... There it goes. Come on. There it is. That, yeah, try not to miss your shots. It can cost you your life. Okay, I don't want to get hit with the trebuchets. Okay, this thing is vulnerable. Got it. Okay, I tried to heal. I didn't quite do that in time. So here we go. We're coming in as quickly as we can with our Titan. Okay, we're not playing around at all. So I'm going to come in straight to this beacon and do as much damage as I possibly can. Okay, I'm gonna lasso this and deal some damage to it. Okay, lay the pain on this ball. Actually, I'm gonna shift my focus to this. It's kind of a bigger threat at this point. Okay, now that it is exposed, very easy target. This thing thinks that maybe it can destroy me, so let's see if it's right. I'm going to try to overpower it with my weapons. And I did, but unfortunately it did capture the beacon, so what I'm going to try to do is, as quickly as I possibly can, is liberate this beacon right here. I just want to liberate it. I don't want to capture it, because, well, may as well capture it. I see a rook going over there, and I want to hold on for just a second. There are 2 Titans, at least, in that direction, so I want to avoid that. Okay, there's a friendly Titan. I want to offer some support. Okay, come on. The robot's almost dead. Okay. So I want to come over this way and see if I'm capable of liberating this beacon right here. Okay, I'm trying to absorb as much damage as I can, but I know Rakochi came in. It doesn't look good for me. Let's see if I can maybe teleport out of the way, but I was shot last second. Okay, so I am left with not a whole lot of options. I think I'm going to come this way with my behemoth, and hopefully I can clear the way and capture a beacon or two. So we have beacon C, beacon D. That means I need to walk further. Let's see if I can do anything to this Titan real quick. Come on, shield it down. It's pinned. Okay. Unfortunately, its shields are back, so it's going to be able to absorb a lot of damage. I can't really do much to this rook at this point, so I'm going to try to avoid this Arthur. Luckily, it was not focusing on me. Deal damage directly to its torso. Okay, pinned it down, did a ton of damage to it. The rook is dead, so I want to focus on this Arthur. It did put its shields up, but I can fire its back right now. Okay, damaging the Arthur heavily. Unfortunately, the beacons, we only have one at this point, so it's just a matter of claiming as much damage as possible, and that's the end of the match. So that was a very good play. They pushed with their Titans successfully. Okay, let's focus on the center beacon. And cast my Transcend one more time and jump at the right time. I don't want to jump too far because I don't want to jump on top of this building, but you can see, jumped right underneath. I think we were quick enough to capture the beacon. So of course, the enemy team is probably going to come very soon. I'm looking right in front of me at this beacon right here, jumping. As soon as the enemy goes away from the beacon, I want to come in and capture what they just captured. Take it for myself. So, at the least, I want to liberate this one, okay? Liberate, liberate, liberate. Then I want to come in, and I want to go straight to the enemy base and deal some heavy damage to these robots as much as I can before I get taken out. Okay, a nice charge there. So because this is canyon, nice and wide open, there are many opportunities to do some sniping, so that's what I intend to do. You can see that there's a Skyros over here, or whatever this is. I want to destroy it. So you can see it's probably going to put its stealth on in just a moment. Okay. I don't want to get hit by that harpoon. It's going to be coming around this way, so I want to see perhaps if I can capture this beacon. I want to lure the Lynx down here so that it is in the open and it's vulnerable. So here we go. Its stealth is about to wear out, and then I'm going to lay the pain. It was a good move for it to focus on me because it was able to do some damage to me, so that was a good play on the Lynx's part. Okay, taking damage from multiple directions. Okay, there goes the Ares. So I want to come in with a fast robot, okay? I want to find a beacon right away that I can capture. Okay, eliminated a Skyros like it was nothing. So I see a beacon off in the distance. Maybe I can be quick enough, okay? Quick enough. And go right past the enemy here. Okay. And intimidate it. Okay, I want to push it, intimidate it. And so it doesn't come and try to jump on the beacon as well. Okay, so I'm taking heavy damage with these lasers. They're very high level lasers, but we capture the beacon. That's what I wanted to do. We have 5 out of 5 beacons, which is horrible, absolutely horrible for the enemy team. You can see their bar on the top is depleting extremely fast. There's not much they can do at this stage. Focusing on this Lynx again. Okay, doing significant damage. It's a powerful Lynx, there's no doubt about that. It almost died. Now I get to come in with my Titan, so let's see what we can do. I see that they've got one beacon, which I still don't like, but that's okay. Looks like they might get 2 beacons now, so I want to do what I can. Looks like this beacon is being threatened. In just one moment, I'm going to rush towards this beacon, okay? And this enemy is in serious trouble. And I was able to liberate this beacon here. It looks like that's pretty much the end of the match. I want to come in and deal some damage to this shell. As much damage as I possibly can, really. Surprisingly, you guys saw this, physical shields withstood my sonic weapons pretty well. But now, let's see if we have some time to eliminate it. So, okay, we did, awesome. So, let's see, we got another enemy right here. Go ahead and lasso it. Lasso the rook. So that's pretty much it. Just dealing as much damage as possible before the battle ends. Okay, we did a pretty good job. Our league went up by 11. Okay. So it's pretty cool. Gradually approaching that the Legend League. Okay, top 100 players in the world. That's definitely a desirable place to be. Okay, starting off with the Ravana this time. This is a death match, so I don't want to be too aggressive. I don't want to charge them. But if they come here, then I want to be quick to engage and protect my teammates. So I'm kind of waiting. I'm looking and seeing what the enemy team has. What are they throwing at us? Okay, they're all coming aggressively. So I'm just kind of waiting for this onslaught to come. Okay, there are a couple of lynxes. There's one. Okay, so now this lynx is by itself. It's been in stealth for a very long time. Okay, now it's in phase. Let's see if we can deal any damage to it. It did get into safety, so. Okay, I was able to get out of that just in time. I got suppressed, but hit the button right on time. Okay, so the enemy team has 2 kills. They were able to come in and swiftly eliminate 2 of us. So whoever this is, they have a very powerful lynx, and I want to make sure that maybe we can do something about this, right? I don't want to get hit by that harpoon, that's for sure, dealing significant damage to me. Don't want that. So you see if I can get up in its face. Okay, it's stealth once again. And now here I am right behind it. Okay, trying to deal some damage straight to its back. Okay, it did take a nice amount of damage right there. Okay, it's running away, giving it a little bit more pain before it leaves, saying goodbye to it. The enemy team does have 5, but we'll see if we can catch up. They're being very aggressive. But you can see that their units are kind of scattered all over the place, so maybe we can isolate them and destroy them by themselves. Okay, putting my shield up, trying to get out of here. My teammate is blocking me a little bit. That happens. I'm making it very difficult for this lynx to attack me. Trying to maneuver and get out of its way as quick as possible. Okay, so we're starting to catch up a little bit. That lynx is gone. That was a very big threat, to be honest. Now it's gone. Let's see what the enemy team is throwing at us now. Okay, we'll come straight over here, deal a little bit of damage. Okay, it did take out my physical shield with that decay. It is very powerful. Alright, so it's another lynx. Very sinister opponent. Okay, I'm not sure what this is. It's a cutie. We were able to eliminate it, got sniped, so. They can't really react if they get killed in one hit. There's nothing you can do. So, you might have a tanky robot, but getting sniped in one hit, you can't really heal, you can't really dodge a one shot. So it's good to keep your eyes open for that. Okay, very good. Okay, we tied. We're doing really good. So let's come in really quick and see what we've got. Okay, another Curie. Okay. They lost half their health. Unfortunately, I got pinned. Let me get out of range. They might try to come back. Fortunately, I'm out in the open, and it might not work out too well for me yet. So that is a dangerous opponent. I think I'm going to come with the beneath her, simply because it is good at evading these ambushers. Okay, trying to do a little bit of sniping here. I really don't like when my teammate gets in my way like this. It's part of... Yeah, try not to do that, guys. Try not to get in the way of your teammates. See where they're going, see what they're doing. I don't know why, but that enemy was not killed. I don't know what happened there. Okay, finally it's dead. Okay, one of the biggest threats, again, is dead. These new robots are very, very sinister. Okay, this Dagon is almost dead. Again, so many of these robots are extremely difficult. But we are playing very well. We're defending against this aggression. And we're holding them back pretty well. The score is very close. We're not super safe. We're not in the green yet. So Orokochi is in danger because it just cast its ability. Okay, so this Lynx, no one is really focusing on it right now, so it's kind of a big threat. It's kind of hunting me down, so I'm trying to get into safety. Okay, for some reason, oh, it was the Reaper that got me. Okay. This is kind of risky, but I'm going to come in with the Behemoth and try to surprise this Lynx. Pin down. And it's probably going to go into stealth again. Okay, but as soon as it comes out of stealth, this is when I want to lay the pain. I can't really miss my shots too much here. As you can see, we did end up killing it, so... With Behemoth, you're kind of weak, but if you can land those shots, boy, it does a lot of damage. Okay, so I'm kind of waiting for enemies to come this way. I'm also regenerating simply because the Behemoth can get easily flattened. Okay, here we go. Easy target. Unfortunately, they were so far away, and they did hurt me, but I did pin them down, so they're stuck out there. That was kind of a risky exchange, I would say. Firing in this direction to let my teammates know, hey, there's someone on your right or on your left. So. Okay, let's see if they come close enough. We can really pin them. Can you pin them down, maybe? So close. We were very close. We did miss a couple shots. Okay, maybe we can pin them down now. Unfortunately, we did not. Okay, I'm getting hit by this storm, and it took out my robot. So, hopefully, at this stage, I can now use my Titan. Let's use that lasso. Okay, I was able to eliminate it. There's this... So these robots are small, okay? I'm not dealing with Titans yet. Okay, this robot doesn't even realize that I'm here, so we can swiftly eliminate it. Okay, and there's this robot here. Lasso it and everything. Okay, it's going to take a significant amount of damage in just a moment. Okay, and once it lands, okay, there's an enemy Indra. Let's go ahead and back up. I do not want to get hit by its shotguns. That's an enemy Eiffel, which is a huge problem as well. Okay, I'm going to lasso this Minos, and I'm going to try to destroy it as much as I can. Okay, it is hitting me with its heavy rockets, or shotguns. So the score is 21-23, of course. I'm hunting the weak units. I'm hunting robots that are easy targets. Okay, I'm getting hit by this Eiffel. I cannot afford to take much damage from the Eiffel at all. Okay, got a little bit of healing from the lasso. Coming in to kill this Minos. And deal some final blows to this Ophion. Okay, this Reaper, I do not want to get hit by it. So let's go ahead and get into safety. Now there is this Indra, okay? I need to confront the Indra because it is a lot weaker than the Eiffel. Okay, was able to heal a lot. So as soon as it comes out with its special ability, I want to destroy it. We need to destroy this as soon as we can. So now we have a rook. Okay, hopefully we can target this, team up on it, and destroy it pretty quickly. Okay, I was able to lasso it. Okay, I did not want to get hit by those flames. So I'm hiding down here. And it is flying away. Okay, the score is 25 to 25. I'm being very cautious. It looks like the Eiffel has been taken out. So I'm interested in this Seraph robot right here. This is a weak target. Want to lasso it, come in and destroy it, and get back into safety as quickly as possible. So it looks like we did take the lead, and all that's left is a rook. Let's look and see. There's an Eiffel right here, which is a major problem. So as soon as it starts firing, I have to get into safety. Unfortunately, it looks like this Eiffel might actually destroy me. You see that? So I was not able to withstand that. Let's see if we can get into our Ares and deal a death blow as quickly as possible. I want to distract this rook. Distract. I want it to fire at me so it doesn't kill anyone else. It looks like we won this match. So close. Such a good match. Down to the wire. Okay, going for the beacon on the right. I'm gonna jump at just the right moment. And land directly into the beacon. Okay, we're getting shot by these kinetic bullets, which is horrible for me. And so, unfortunately, I was not able to capture that beacon. They were prepared. I'm gonna come straight in with my behemoth. Okay, I'm gonna come in this direction and deliver a lot of firepower to whatever might oppose me over here. Okay, so I need to get ready for this. Very close, very close. Okay, let's see if we can do some more. We were able to destroy it. So again, the behemoth, these weapons are extremely powerful. Luckily, I didn't take that much damage. So as soon as this robot starts going down, okay, it has its stealth, okay. Unfortunately, I did get kind of sniped pretty good. And that's it for the behemoth. Okay, I need to come in and I need to liberate some beacons as quickly as I can. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm looking for the right opportunity. Maybe I can liberate one of these beacons. Unfortunately, this pursuer is fully aware of what I'm doing. We have a scorpion as well, so hopefully I can get out of the way. Okay, I did get stopped by that building. I'm going to try to evade them as best as I can. We have a friendly cure robot coming. Okay. Trying to dodge these rounds as best as I can. Lay the pain on this scorpion. Okay, I'm caught in the storm. Unfortunately, I'm frozen. There's not a whole lot to do. Alright, I want to come in with the Ares, and I need to be careful because my Titan still has a long way to go before it's charged. I want to bypass this shield. I see an enemy right here. Unfortunately, they were effective in getting out of my way. So, I don't want to get sniped. That's why I don't want to be up here for too long. But I want to get a good look at what's going on in the battlefield. Okay, so, don't want to get hit by those harpoons. Hopefully I'm trying to trigger the stealth, so there it is. As soon as the stealth is down, I just lay the pain on this lynx, just like that. So unfortunately it did absorb a lot of the damage. Wasn't able to do much to it. So now it's capturing this beacon. What I'd like to do is prevent it from capturing the beacon, block as many shots as possible. Okay. So that's that. I did get closer to unlocking the Titan. So looks like we have a friendly bedware, which is going to really help us. However, they're taking such huge damage from that Titan up there, so I'm glad we were able to eliminate that. And the bedware is still alive, so that's giving me some confidence here. I see that this beacon right here is available. I'm just going to charge towards it. This Fafnir can't really do much to stop me from that. If it does want to fight, it's going to feel a lot of pain. Okay, we have our Titans over there. Excellent. And so the enemy team is trying to capture these beacons out here. I do want to hold back this Nodens a little bit. This Nodens doesn't have a whole lot of firepower, so I do want to just push it back with my Fenrir. Okay, this Crisis doesn't stand a chance. Let's go ahead and hold back this Nodens. Unfortunately, we have an Indra popping in, but what I am able to do is distract it for as long as possible. The Indra is focusing on me, it's not able to focus on my team. Now I get to bring in mine, so I want to see exactly where I need to be at this precise moment. And I think right here at Beacon B is the right answer. And I want to focus on this Fafnir and do some significant damage to it before it even realizes what's going on. Okay. I see an enemy right down here, so I want to lasso it a little bit. It's not really able to hurt me a whole lot, but I don't want it to attack me for too long. Okay, now there's this. I want to... It's kind of out of the way now. It teleported somewhere else. So I want to attack this Ophion. So I do not want to lose this Titan, because I feel like we might lose if I lose this Titan. Okay. Lasso the Ophion, heal up a little bit. Okay. As soon as it lands, I think it will be done for. Okay. There it goes. And it can come right up to it. Not really give it a chance to escape. Unload my weapons into it. Okay, I'm going to push a little bit. Here's the Ophion again. Finish it off, okay. Okay, there is an enemy luchador. Need to be mindful of that. So the battle's not over yet, for sure. I see these smaller robots here. I do want to focus on them. Okay, there's this Scorpion that really cannot do a whole lot to me. Okay, there's this Ares. Definitely want to avoid that. I'm keeping my eye out for the luchador. Okay, I want to lasso this Scorpion. There we go. Unloading my weapons. I don't want to miss. I just don't want to miss. I want to take out the robot if possible. So we can see the luchador is right in my face. I'm going to escape as quickly as I can. Okay. I understand that it wants to destroy me, so I'm going to escape it. It cannot jump that much, so... Okay, this Scorpion looks like the... Okay, everyone is teleporting over here, so once again, I feel like I need to get back into safety. The luchador is jumping at me once again, so now I have to use this pillar here as protection. Okay, again, the biggest thing I need to avoid is the luchador. Unfortunately, it did land these shots, so it kind of boils down to the last two players, which I don't think will succeed. I don't know for sure, but let's see what we got. Yeah. That's pretty sure we lost this one. So it was a good effort. That luchador, see, that one Titan did it. That's why I didn't want to lose my Indra so quickly, because one Titan can really determine the battle. Going straight for this beacon over here, jumping at the right time, clearing these 2 buildings, moving my legs to not scratch the buildings, and boom, straight into the beacon. Okay. Now I want to immediately move and see if I can capture the center beacon at the same time. It looks like the enemy team has not positioned themselves very well, and it looks like this small robot is going to attack me in just a second. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'm going to jump clear over these enemies and see if I can capture yet a 3rd beacon with this robot. Okay, looks like I'm liberating it right now. I just want to stay still. I don't want to track any enemies to me. Okay. So now we have 4 out of 5 beacons, and of course, I'm going to be coming around to see if I can capture the 5th one. Okay, the enemy team is kind of in a frenzy. They want to capture beacons, but they are at different beacons right now. Their focus is not where I am. Okay, there might be someone coming around the corner, so we want to be prepared for that. Okay, they have the center beacon, which they think is probably really good, but at this point, they don't have any other beacons, so it's actually kind of bad. Okay, I want to avoid this firepower. I want to get away from them. I want to get away from this scorpion. It looks like this person is lagging a little bit, so they're not really focusing on me. Okay, that Pathfinder destroyed me very quickly, and you saw my legs scratched the building on top. I hit the building, and it prevented me from jumping very well. Okay, there's this. I want to destroy it if I can. Deal any damage possible. Looks like the enemy team again is not aware of what's happening with their beacons. Okay, they are liberating that beacon way out there, but I can do the same thing. I can kind of come right back and take over this beacon. Okay, looks like we have a raptor, which is really good. If they know how to use it, we can definitely take the lead. Okay, so the enemy is trying to take our center beacon. I just want to jump in with my robot and prevent that from happening, although I was 1 second too late. So I'm just going to attack them as much as I can. Put up my shield, and that's pretty much it for the Nather robot. Okay, so they have 2 beacons, which is, again, it's really bad for them. But again, the battle can go either way. I don't want to get too confident. So I want to capture beacons until it is absolutely certain that we won the match. Okay, the raptor is doing a really good job. Okay, we have this robot coming in. As soon as they land, they are in deep trouble. Okay. However, they did happen to land far enough away. Okay, this Typhon robot is getting destroyed. So am I. So I'm going to be prepared to come in with my next build. Now they have 3 beacons. Almost unlocked my Titan. Okay, we need to continue laying the pain. You see that we have an Eiffel, so again, it's really promising. Still, even if we do win and it's certain, I want to do as much damage as possible just so that I get more honor points and I get a higher rating. All that good stuff. It's good to just go hard mode all the time. Not give them a single opportunity. There that Ophion goes, no problem. No problem. There's an enemy Eiffel. I was hoping to pin it down a little bit. So we have an Eiffel, they have an Eiffel, however, it kind of balances out and we have the upper hand anyways. You can see the enemy's health bar on the top is almost depleted. I'm coming in with the Indra, okay, in the hopes that I can capture a beacon or 2 or deal some damage. I want to protect what we have captured. So it's pretty much determined at this point that we won this match, so I'm trying to deal damage. You can see I want to attack this luchador as much as I can before time runs out. Okay, it was able to survive, but we got some nice damage in. Alright, give me one moment while I check the comments. So it appears that the game has locked on the screen, so give me just one moment. We are back. We are back. Testing to see. We stopped the stream and then we started again. Let's see what happens. So for some reason the app, it just was in the loading screen. And it didn't exit. I had to refresh the app, so. Okay, here we go. Dreadnought deathmatch. So for some reason, I don't understand. Some people, they just leave, their robots get destroyed, and they, I don't know. Maybe they don't like what they see. Maybe they're like, I hate the Dreadnought map, and I don't want to play it. And they leave, so. If it happens soon enough, then someone else replaces them, but that's to our advantage. Unfortunately, sometimes it does happen to our team, and we lose a point just like that. Okay, this robot is extremely fast. I definitely want to destroy it as quickly as possible, so I'm exploding it with several bombs. Okay. This is an interesting choice of robot. It's a leech. It's not very durable, that's for sure. So they're coming in very aggressively with their fast robots. It's very clear that they're trying to do serious damage. There's an Orakochi off there in the distance. But let's see if it gets destroyed. Please get destroyed. There we go. So the score is tied. Yeah, they made an extremely aggressive push. I'm not used to that. That doesn't happen very often. But they came fast. Okay, I'm doing what I can to damage the small robot right here. It is a very serious threat. It's one of the new ones. Okay, very meta robot. However, they don't have strong weapons on it, so I'm not really worried. I'm just gonna put up my shield and absorb as much damage as I possibly can. Okay. I'm almost destroyed, unfortunately. And it did manage to get my layers. So at this point, if they're going to keep pushing with... If they're going to keep pushing hard, then I'm going to bring out the behemoth, okay, to counter that a little bit. Robot down the last stand, and as soon as the stand is over, we're pinging a little bit more. Okay, and it's gone. Okay, so there's this Lynx, which is, as soon as its stealth is gone, I want to deliver some nice shots. I apologize if these weapons are very loud. The Blight and the Puncher are very loud guns, so them firing together I'm sure is very loud. Okay, being very careful to see bypassing the shields, but because they're so far away, I'm not able to land a whole lot of shots. Okay, this is kind of a problem. Morokochi, let's go ahead and pin it down. Deal significant damage to it, bring it almost down to last stand. Hopefully we can do this a second time. Down to last stand. And it's pinned, so let me come in with my brawling robot. As quickly as possible, we'll deal some damage to it, okay? If it dares to use its ability again, it will make itself vulnerable. Okay, after the ability is over, I seek to destroy it, okay? As soon as the ability is over, okay, laying the pain, and it is gone. I'm getting lasered. Okay, that hurt a lot. So this person's just chilling in the back, dealing significant damage, and I totally get that, I understand. But I want to prevent that, that's for sure. And if I'm able to, then I'll just cross the map and brawl them out face to face. And it's a very, very bad situation for a long-range weapon. You have someone right in your face. Hey, here's an angler robot with some shotguns. I want to be very careful here. Okay, very careful. There's also an Eiffel, so I'm gonna pull back immediately. I'm gonna get out of here and get into safety as quickly as I can. I do not want to be attacked by that Eiffel. It's a serious threat. Okay, so the Eiffel is up there on top, keeping my eye on it the whole time. I'm glad this Ophion is getting shield broken. Okay, the Eiffel is targeting me at this point. I'm getting back into safety. There's this angler who doesn't realize I'm right behind it, so it's casting its ability right now. I'm getting ready for that. I think the Eiffel wants to continue to attack me, so I'm going to charge into here and attack the angler. There we go, it's already dead. So the score is 11-16. That Eiffel is a very serious threat. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do with this Ravana besides run away from it, or maybe distract it a little bit. But dealing damage, no way. Okay, here comes an Orokochi. Oh no, it's a Fury robot. I'm trying to get into safety as soon as I can. Okay, there's a Titan right above me. It's the Rook. Dealing a little bit of damage behind it. Unfortunately, it's targeting me now, so I need to get out of the way as quickly as possible. And still being mindful of that Eiffel. I have no shield, and I lost one of my weapons, so this Ravana is not very useful to me at this point. So what I'm going to do is try to distract these Titans. Okay? Distract them as much as I can. Okay, so I'm coming in with my Indra, but what I need to do is get into safety as soon as I can. The Eiffel is now aware of me. Okay, so the Eiffel has come down, and so they're probably going to want to come around and into this building and hurt me. I do want to engage with it, I do want to attack it, but I do understand how these Eiffels are very effective at regenerating health. So it's almost like I'm wasting my bullets on the Eiffel. Okay. Trying my best to avoid damage from the Eiffel. There's this Fafnir, which is very vulnerable at this point. Okay, I was able to get the kill. Again, I'm trying to stay in safety. This Eiffel, I've been dodging it for like 5 minutes now. There's a smaller machine, definitely focusing on it. Keeping my eye on the Eiffel as well. Getting ready to evade it. So here it wants to engage yet again. Here's this Mars robot. Okay. Was able to avoid the damage from the Newton. Here goes the Mars robot. Okay. Barely was able to take out the Mars, but this Eiffel finally has caught up to me. And that's about it. So there's not a whole lot I can do. The score is only 17 to 18. So at this stage, I can do what I can. Alright, let's see if I can possibly take out that rook. So once its shields are down, okay, it's already dead, so. Okay, that was a good play on my teammate's part. They took out 2 robots. But as you can see, the whole team is kind of focusing on us. There's not much of a chance here besides just dealing as much damage as possible at this stage. There's the Newton, he's just out of range, getting lifted. Trying to regenerate a little bit. Okay, there's that Eiffel. And that's about it for this match. Alright, lovely deathmatch on the carrier. So this is kind of a tricky map. It's very long, and it has a lot of obstacles, things to walk under, so there's a lot you can do here, but there's also a lot for the enemy to navigate around. They can sneak up under you, behind you, all this good stuff. One thing that's pretty cool is the water, which is dangerous. If enemies are pushed or jump out into the water, they get killed. Instant kill. So water kills anything. Okay, I'm staying undercover. I'm hoping that I don't get ambushed. I hope nothing teleports behind me. It may happen. Okay. I'm looking at the distance of the enemy, so they're all within range pretty much, but they're behind cover, so not much I can do right now. Okay, I see this robot right here. Looks like it can teleport, so I want to keep my distance from that. This Ravana a little bit. It did use its transcendence over and over again. So, but it is almost dead. It's really good. It took significant damage there, I guess from the blight. Okay. Hoping to be able to attack someone who is exposed. There's that Ravana again. Oh no, that was... I think that's... No way. No, it's the Ravana. I was gonna say, if that's a Heichi robot, those are so bad. You shouldn't use them. Okay, I got ambushed. Unfortunately, that took out my Ares. That's what I was worried about. So I'm gonna use this Ravana, which is capable of going into Transcendence. Trying to deal some damage to this robot here. The best of my ability. It still hasn't realized where I'm located, so it is regenerating, unfortunately, and it should be back soon enough. see a weak unit right here, but to cross the distance would jeopardize my robot. I'd be in serious danger. At any point, that other robot can come right back behind me, so I'm being cautious about that. Okay, here's that weak robot. Unfortunately, I got stopped by the wall, so I'm just gonna go right back. Here is a Typhon, which is extremely weak. Okay, I don't want them to snipe me. They did miss, so that's it for the Typhon. Okay, there's a weak robot right here. It could be that one. It seems to be that, yeah. Now here it is, right behind me. Okay, trying to deal that damage to it. Its weapons are so powerful though, that even in 1 second I'm just losing so much of my robot. Okay, there it is. It's almost dead, but I still don't want to engage with it quite yet. There we go, and it's gone. So that was a major threat eliminated. There is a Hawk right here, which is actually kind of easy to destroy. There we go. Fenrir? Okay, very weak Fenrir. I don't see it as much of a threat at this point. There's a Mender. Oh, it's coming in with those electric weapons again, so it was quickly eliminated, which is great. There's that Fenrir, it's one. Scores 13-8, we're doing very well. We got to keep up the momentum. So we are being aggressive, we are pushing, we're eliminating the robots, and I think we should push a little bit further. However, you can see that they spawned with their Indra. It's a good opportunity for me to pull back. Okay, I definitely want to avoid that firepower. Very deadly. And to get back into safety over here. The Indra cannot really chase me. It can't go under these structures here. Okay, there's something. Scorpion ambushing. And it's gone already. It will probably be right back. I'll be ready for that. Okay, here comes a Lynx. Let's avoid that. There's the Indra doing a little bit of damage to it. I want to distract it. Okay, I want it to kind of focus on me a little bit. Okay, here's the Lynx. Let's see if we can get rid of it. We still have the lead. We don't want the enemy team to gain the advantage, so I think we should keep the pressure on them, but be mindful of the fact that they can spawn in with their Titans. Okay, that was an Indra. I didn't know what robot that was until I saw that firepower, and I realized it was a Titan, so I pulled back. There's a Seraph, dealt some damage to it, but I don't want to engage with that Rook. So you can see we're kind of safe in here, but you know, unless they are firing directly under the bridge, Titans can't go under there. Unfortunately, I do not have access to my Titan yet, so I'm going to come in with the Behemoth. This Lynx wants to come close with the harpoon. I don't think that's a really good idea on their part. But let's see what happens. Okay, we have an Eiffel robot, which is horrible news for that Lynx. Horrible news. Okay, there is the Rook. It might attack me, it's likely to do that. I pinned it down though, so it can't really move. Alright. It's doing some damage to me. It is above me, so I don't think it can target me very well. Hopefully I can come in and deal some damage to it if possible. Okay, don't want to give it much of a chance to react, so I want to come in fast. Wasn't really able to do much damage. It was taken out though. But you can see the enemy team is catching up, which is what I do not want. I can come in with my Titan soon, but not yet. I want to make use of this Behemoth. I was not able to pin down the Seraph. We do have a Lynx. Unfortunately, it's coming in with extremely high firepower, and it was able to take out my Behemoth. However, I want to respond with my Titan. Okay, push it back. Whatever this is, I want to push it back. Okay, it's quickly destroyed. I think the enemy Indra has also been eliminated, so at this point, there are not very many significant threats on the battlefield. We have our friendly Eiffel doing a lot of damage from above, so I also want to take advantage of that. Since the enemy is suppressed, I want to come in and continue to lay the pain. Okay, there's this Aether Titan in my way. I might be able to deal significant damage to it. It's casting its ability. Unfortunately, I was not able to use my invincibility in time. I'm going to pull back. Definitely want to pull back and avoid this heavy firepower. I want to heal up a little bit. Okay, that Orokochi is doing significant damage to my Titan. That was impressive, but I want to lay the pain to this Orokochi as soon as I can. Okay, lasso it, whatever I need to do. I only have 72,000 health, so it's kind of a problem for me. Okay, they were able to take out my Titan. So, at this stage, I want to pull out my Nether and search for weak targets. Wasn't able to do much damage to that Titan, unfortunately. I want to get back into safety as quickly as I can. There's the Nether. So they pretty much just have all their robots on the battlefield right now. They're Titans. So I can't really do too much damage to them. I can do things like distract them, suppress them, all that good stuff. When it comes to actually dealing damage, not so much. Yeah, see this? We're taking a lot of damage right now. Okay, bring up my shield as best as I can. Okay, we're just behind a little bit. I don't want to get too close to that robot there with the subduers. Too much firepower, I would say. Definitely want to survive for the last 7 seconds, but it does look like we won this battle, so that's awesome. Come in, do a little bit of damage if possible, but that's about it. Okay, here we are in the exact same situation, except now we have beacons. Jumping as far as I can. As you can see, well, not this time. Sometimes you jump so high that you actually hit the ceiling, which is invisible, and it pushes your robot down, and it kind of stops your jump. So sometimes that happens. You jump so high that you hit the invisible ceiling of the map. Sometimes I try to avoid that. Okay, we did capture beacon C. I come here, do a little bit of damage to this machine. Okay, blew it up a little bit. Okay, pushed it back. Coming in immediately with my Fenrir. Okay, I want to hold this beacon. So I'm holding this beacon. I definitely don't want them to capture it. And I might even push a little bit further, just so that... Oh, I was not able to heal. That was not a good time. I was hoping to be able to regenerate, but I did not. So I'm hiding for a moment, so I can regenerate. Okay. And here we go. The subduer again prevented me from healing, I think. So those subduers are serious business. Okay, let's go to beacon E. This is risky because I'm not nowhere near unlocking my Titan. And if I lose all my robots too soon, I can't even use my Titan. So I want to come in, do some damage with beacon. This is the tactic. Okay, I'm looking for vulnerable, exposed robots. Preferably ones that are unsuspecting. So this one, I'm going down and deal serious damage to it. Unfortunately, I did lose my behemoth. This is the thing. So now I need to be far more cautious because I want to unlock my Titan. Okay, coming in. This person's 300 meters away. They should be in range for me to deal some serious damage to them. Okay, blew them up a little bit. Oh, I do not want them to teleport to me. I don't want to lose my robots. I want to unlock my Titan. I think this is crucial right now. Okay. So far, nobody's coming after Beacon C, but that might change. Keeping my eyes peeled. For anyone who wants Beacon C, scanning, looking at their distances. Okay, I see 300 meters of range. I'm 300 meters away. I want to focus on it, do some damage to it. Okay, it might teleport right behind me, so this could be a problem. I'll be ready to put my shield up. Okay, immediately. Okay, it's the Cody with the subduers. Okay, not a serious threat, not as bad as the other robot, the smaller one. Okay. But again, my Titan is still a ways off from unlocking. Okay, I was able to eliminate that robot. I want to see if I can catch a Beacon C. Again, we have a slight problem because the Titan is not unlocked yet, so I need to do some work to unlock that. I'm getting away from those electric weapons. And then I want to turn around. Well, actually, I want to damage this off the arm if I can. Okay, there we go. Did significant damage. Blew it up twice. Third time. Okay, third time. Used the charm. Got the kill. Okay, excellent. I still have... I might be able to cast my ability one more time. Okay, into this Fenrir, hopefully. Okay, it did some serious damage to me. However, I am holding back this Fenrir with my shield, dealing significant damage to it, blowing it up a little bit. So, obviously it's a Fenrir. Can't really do too much damage, but anything I can do to it is substantial. Okay, hiding behind the corner. It looks like I'm able to use my ability. One more. Okay, no, not quite. So close. Now I can come in with my Titan. This is what I want to do. Okay. I want to lasso this robot right here. It is still within my lasso range, but it did get away. Okay. For some reason, I'm not capturing this beacon. Okay, now I am. So that robot might come back in any moment. I'm going to be ready for that. Okay, lassoing that robot. I want to heal up a little bit. And I want to get away from that cutie robot. I realize I'm taking significant damage at this point, so I'm trying my best to get into safety. Pretty difficult at this point, so I'm going to go retreat this way, if I can. Okay, dealing as much damage as possible to that cutie. Giving it a nice slap with the lasso. And it looks like this cutie is lagging a little bit. I'm going to take this opportunity to destroy it. And you never know, it could come right back, so definitely wanted to eliminate that. Coming up as quickly as I possibly can to liberate this Beacon A. Okay, unfortunately, it wasn't quick enough. It looks like the enemy team, if I can maybe sneak around, maybe I can capture Beacon C. But this Nathan robot is aware of me and is already ready to destroy me. This Eiffel. Luckily, it did not focus on me. I don't know why. Maybe it's focusing on something else. So I'm going to come over here and hopefully capture and liberate this beacon as well. Okay, the Newton is not too happy about this, so it is approaching me rapidly. I was able to liberate the beacon, however. Okay, of course, the Eiffel wants to do some damage to me. Coming in under here, liberating Beacon A. Okay, or Beacon E. Apparently, it does seem that we will lose this match, but I am doing what I can to get more honor, which will help improve my rating, of course. Okay, getting lifted again, I think. Yep. Of course, the ship protects me from the Newton. Coming up. Okay, maybe, just maybe, I can camp. Oh, okay, never mind. Eiffel's ready for me. Alright, can't really do damage at this angle. So definitely trying to keep my distance and time my dashes perfectly so that I don't take damage from these 4 Titans that are targeted. So that was pretty cool, using the Nether to navigate around Titans. Pretty cool. Okay, here we are on the moon. I see a juicy beacon right in front of me. That's my target. As soon as the timer's done, I start moving. Bam, just like that. It's down to the milliseconds. Okay, you want to be as quick as possible. Every millisecond counts when it comes to this beacon rush or capturing beacons. Okay, we can see the enemy right there preparing to try to block me. Okay, here's the Skyros. They're opening themselves for my damage. So definitely want to do as much damage as possible before I lose this robot. Okay. It appears that that robot will get destroyed, and this is Beacon Rush, so hopefully we can capture Beacon B. No, we did not. Okay. That's fine. What I want to do, we can capture Beacon C, possibly. Okay, I want to come in with my Nether. And let's see, I want to jump up and dash straight into their beacon. Okay. Okay. Beacon B is being liberated. Let's see if we can capture it, because this is Beacon Rush. It would be a major advantage. Not quite, huh? Let's see what happens here. Beacon B, putting up my shield. No, we're so close to capturing that beacon, but that's alright. I want to come in with my Fenrir and see if it's at all possible to capture another beacon. This Lynx is doing some heavy damage, so I want to make sure I hit it as much as possible and weaken it. Okay, let's see if Beacon C is available. Okay, jumping in and seeing if I can liberate Beacon C. That would help us a lot. And it looks like we captured it, and so I am going into mobile mode again. There is a Typhon robot that wants to stop me, but I'm putting up my shield. Okay, I want to target this Typhon and bring it down to last stand. Hopefully, I'm able to deal further damage to it. Okay, and destroy it. Okay, did bring it down. Taking a huge amount of damage, and there goes the Fender. We almost captured that beacon as well. So let's come in here with the Ares and immediately eliminate this robot if we can. Okay, and we reclaim Beacon C, so that leaves us with almost 3 out of 5 beacons. Alright, there we go. So I'm putting up my shield. Hopefully I can withstand this fire for a little while. Give myself enough time to use my ability again. Okay, here we go. Someone is attacking me, and they got into safety. That was a good move on their part. Let's go ahead and attack this robot here. Staying on Beacon C, laying low, okay, getting ready to use my ability again. Okay, what's going on here? Not really sure. I don't want to get their attention though. Okay, what's going on here? Alright. There's an Orokochi. Laid the pain a little bit, but they were largely in safety, so I'm gonna put up my shield again, absorb that firepower. There's not a whole lot I can do. They can just keep attacking me. But I want to make sure that I hold on to this beacon. There's someone above me and below me. So I need to stay right here. Do some damage to this Fender here. Blow it up. That Orokochi is trying to damage me with its charge ability. It thought it can destroy me, but it's not doing enough damage. So I am holding on to Beacon C. That's the only beacon we have. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in this position. As soon as I die, though, I have my Titan. Okay, we have our teams coming in with our Titans. Let's see if I can attack anybody. Is there anyone in sight? There's this person. Okay, dealt a little bit of damage to this Titan. Okay, turning it up, blowing it up. Giving it a few bombs. Working on the 4th. Okay, just blowing it up, not stopping. 5th bomb, 5 bombs, 6 bombs. It's gone. Okay. Now, casting my ability, hopefully I can hit something. Unfortunately, I can't hit the person below me. They can hit me, though, with their area of effect. So this Orokochi has been below me for a while now. They've been trying to destroy me. Okay, it looks like they're kind of getting tired of that, but they might try it yet again. Looks like they're finally leaving. Alright. I'm going to cast my ability. There we go, here's Ravana. Hopefully I can destroy them. I was not able to do much damage to the Ravana, unfortunately. Okay, I was able to blow it up a little bit. Okay, not too bad. So I want to come in immediately with my Titan, okay? So let's see, someone's coming over here. Who can be? Let's go ahead and lay the pain onto this Ravana. Okay, dodging their rockets as fast as I can. I'm kind of pushing them back a little bit. They can't use their invulnerability forever, so eventually it has to run out. I'm going to try to pin this robot. Okay, it did escape my punch. Okay, there we go. As soon as it comes out, I'm going to lay the pain. Okay, it's using its phase shift. And as soon as it's out, boom, 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 boom. Again, lay the pain. Give it no mercy. It is doing a really good job of dodging my attacks, no doubt about that. Okay, there's another robot on the income. So, pulling the robot in this direction. There we go. We finally got it. But we need more beacons. We are definitely running short on the beacons. Okay, this Thanos is charging me, doing as much damage as I possibly can. Its attention was pulled, so I did survive the Thanos. I do need to regenerate. There's this Ophion here. It was pushed away pretty nicely. And I want to use my lasso to heal up a little bit. Okay. And attack the Ophion. There we go. And the Demeter dropped its shield. Okay, so I want to pin it against the wall for sure. And destroy it. Okay, so luckily I still have my Indra robot, which is a big advantage. However, there's an enemy one. Let's be careful not to lose it. I'm going to deplete my weapons really quick so that they regenerate. This Rook, I don't think it's going to survive. So, it looks like I might have to fight this Indra a little bit. Okay. So we're getting ready to brawl out this Indra. And if I can corner shoot a little bit, that'll help. Okay, use both of its abilities, so I'll use my lasso. For some reason, I'm not doing any damage to it. I don't understand. So I'm gonna kind of retreat a little bit. There's an Eiffel right here. Maybe I can get its attention. I don't know. Okay, telling it that there's an enemy right here. Unfortunately, it did not work. The Eiffel's preoccupied. I need the Eiffel to focus on this Indra. Okay, using the lasso on this. Okay. Unfortunately, the Indra is coming back out. It wants to fight. I need the Eiffel to help me at this point. There's not a whole lot I can do. I'm just kind of retreating at this point. Okay, the Eiffel is preoccupied with a crisis. It looks like we lost this match. If the Eiffel played a little bit better, I think we would have won. But I tried to get its attention. It was focused on robots that were not important. I want to emphasize that. It was definitely focusing on the wrong units. Okay, anyways, moving on to the next battle. Okay, I want that center beacon. Moving as quickly as I can. And jumping right away. Just short of the beacon. Okay, take another step. And there we go. Okay, I don't see any enemies threatening beacon C. But what I do want to do is come and take beacon D, if possible, before they have a chance to come and retaliate. This is Orokochi. Okay, I'm going to deal significant damage to it. When it uses its ability, that's when I use mine. And I completely evade it. So there it goes. I want to capture this beacon. It might come again with another robot, so here we go with the Wayland. But I did liberate the beacon, so it's hitting me pretty hard with these glories. However, I'm going to spin circles around it and hopefully dodge a few of its attacks. It is hitting me pretty hard no doubt. I'm putting up my shield. Excellent. It looks like we might have captured this beacon. So again, I want to move across the map. I want to save up one of my abilities so I can jump far. Okay. So I need to time this properly. There's the first ability, I need the second one. Okay, there's the second ability. And we jump at the right time. Okay, we want to deal significant damage to this robot immediately. And pushing it back. And liberating the beacon. I don't want to attack it. You can see it's not even facing me. Okay, I don't want to attack it because it's not a major threat. So I will let this robot stay in the back if it wants to do that. However, if it wants to take the beacon, then I'm not allowing it. Okay, putting up my shield. It should be destroyed soon, so I'm kind of aware of that. Whoever's firing these lasers are doing a really good job because they're firing at me directly from above, which is pretty amazing. It takes a lot of aiming skill to do that. Okay, I was able to get into safety. My unit is almost dead though. Hopefully I can attack this Skyros a little bit before this robot is taken out. Okay, there it goes. And just in time, I want to come in and defend this beacon with my Fenrir. So this Seraph doesn't really stand a chance against the Fenrir, and it's gone. I was able to hold that beacon, waiting for this Seraph to get into range and dealing heavy damage to it. It's not able to really hurt me with the decays because of my shields. As soon as it comes down, it's done for. Okay, this robot is pretty good. Again, this player is pretty skilled. They're threatening to take the beacon. So I want to come right back, return the favor, and deliver some pain to it. Okay. It teleported away. Okay. That's fine. I'll take that. We have this blitz coming in. They're not going to be able to do much to me. Okay. Maybe they surprised me a little bit, but they're going to take some serious damage when I get to face them. Okay. Still holding this beacon down, taking as much damage as possible. Whenever I'm shot at with kinetic weapons that really damage my shields, I face them because I want my robot to take those hits. Energy weapons, I put up my shield simply because the shield can withstand that far better. So once again, I want to prevent this beacon from being captured, coming straight in, dealing significant damage to this robot. A very skilled player, I will say. They did a very good job of capturing beacons and all that. But we did win the match by beacon control, no doubt. That's all there is to it. Moon map once again. Beacons, you know the drill. We need to capture it. Putting my shield up. There could be a sniper. Okay, coming in and landing right on the beacon. Hopefully we can capture it. Okay, so my plan here at this point, I capture the beacon. What I want to do is throw my robot straight into the enemy lines like this, okay? And now the whole enemy team is focused on me. They're trying to destroy my robot. And so the longer I can keep their attention, the better. Right? So my teammates can do what they need to do. Okay, looks like they were not able to capture that beacon, so that's good. We are doing that. Okay, we definitely want to attack this Kepri. It's frozen. There we go. Instant kill. Getting locked down in war robots is a really bad idea. One of the most powerful things is lockdown. Yeah, see this ultimate spectrum. I'm going to drop the shield of the Mars robot and do some damage as quickly as I can. Just like that. Okay. Get a nice explosion. And there we go. I'm going to come out with the behemoth because the enemy is being very aggressive, and so I want to push them back. They have 4 out of 5 beacons, and this is not looking good for us, so we need to change that immediately. So this Mars robot is over here. It's not dead yet. I want to make sure that it is. Okay. This turret that it deployed is actually really powerful, so what I need to do is move very quickly. Okay. I need to come straight to the Mars's face, into the beacon. It's a very high level Mars robot, obviously. Did a very good job, so I need to be careful. I need to build up my Titan with this robot. This is my last robot, so I need to build up the Titan. Because without that, I don't stand much of a chance of winning. Okay, got the enemy team, or my team in my way. Let's move past them. I want to see if I can capture beacon C. Possible. There's an enemy coming really quickly. Okay, I want to take them out. And moving forward to the next beacon as quickly as possible. Okay, this is domination, so I'm not worried about them spawning in my face. Okay, but there is heavy firepower coming my way. These rockets I don't like. My physical shields do not like these rockets. They are ultimate orphans, so they hurt. Okay, so we turn the tide. Okay, they don't have any beacons at the present time. I want to come in and do some damage to this Spectre right here. Okay, there we go. And luckily I did unlock my Titan, so let's go ahead and utilize it. Put it to good use. Okay, I don't see any red people over here, so let's come over this way and be prepared to brawl it out. Looks like an enemy's trying to capture our beacon over here. Okay, hopefully I need to kind of eliminate the Spectre. It's extremely powerful. It's able to do serious damage to my Titan, so maybe it has full defense mitigation, which is not good for me. So I'm kind of staying back here. I'm hiding simply because I need this Titan to be on the battlefield. It's very fast, very strong, so if I need to capture beacon, I want to be ready for that. I also need to heal. That's very important. So my friend is trying to capture this beacon. I think now is a good time to try to capture it. Got this Lynx over here. The Spectre again is trying to hit me hard with those rockets, but they're not really succeeding. Okay, I want to use my lasso on it. There it is. There's the Ophion, completely vulnerable. Okay, did get into safety now. All right, so now I need to be prepared for the Spectre to come back. Okay, we'll be ready for this. Okay, of course it wants to see me destroyed. No doubt about that. Using the lasso. Okay, it's out of stealth, and it's a serious problem for the Spectre, no doubt. There it's gone. That was definitely probably one of the strongest robots on the enemy team. So my Indra is barely alive. Okay, I want to come into here, and I want to lasso this Luchador to get a little bit of health, but I kind of lost it with that rocket launcher. All right. So that is it for my robots, and it looks like there's a good chance we will win this match. So I will just leave it to my team. Hopefully I'll just keep my fingers crossed that they win that match. I did my very best, lost all my bots though. Fortunately all I can do is watch at that point. Coming straight to the right. Doing that nice jump. Crossing that distance. Okay. They're trying to snipe me. It's not really working with the physical shield. Okay. Too fast for rockets. Now what I want to do is charge the enemy team. Okay. Go straight into their base. Hit them where it hurts. Okay. Luckily, my robot still has a lot of durability. I see this Demeter in the distance. I want to be swift to deal serious damage to it. It will use its ability. So then I want to get a little bit closer to it. Get right into its shield. And deal heavy damage to it. Okay, much of that damage is irreparable. They can't fix that. So it's much weaker than it was. Okay, if I can maybe snipe the Demeter from here, that would probably be good. Simply because it is a very good support robot. Coming in aggressively with the Ares, okay? Trying to liberate this beacon, getting ready to use my special ability. Okay, and trying to destroy this crisis as quickly as possible. It decided to attack, which removed its stealth, which made it vulnerable. Okay, I'm getting hit by these rockets, which do not feel good. I don't like them. Physical shields do not like rockets. Okay, there's this Demeter right here. Here's my opportunity to swiftly annihilate it. Okay, they did capture Beacon D again, so maybe I'll try to come back once again. There's something going on. There's a bit of a ball. Okay, Mars. Okay, big attack, maybe. I'm just gonna put my shield up until I can cancel my ability again. Okay, here we go. And unfortunately they had shield breaker, so I did get taken out. But I am ready to defend against the enemies. They're all pushed back far in their base, so they're not even really advancing. So this is the opportunity. I'm going to come in with my Fenrir and just place myself in Beacon D and absorb as much damage as I possibly can. So I'm going to put my shield up at the right time, then absorb the right amount of damage and all that good stuff. Attack when it's appropriate, like right here. Okay, hitting this Revenant really hard. Okay. See, there's this Mars robot, maybe drop its shield a little bit. Okay, hit it. I want to hit the actual robot because it does huge damage. The Revenant's gone. Okay, I still have a physical shield. I'll be ready to put that up when the time is right. Okay, it looks like we have 5 out of 5 beacons, of course. It's really hard to eliminate this Fenrir. There is one Titan, so I am mindful of that. 2 Titans, alright. But it's far too late. Far little too late. They're not really able to take me out quickly enough. They're not able to get these beacons, and that is the end of the match, pretty much. Okay, getting into safety. Maybe I can survive this. There we go. That was a pretty quick win. Okay, I'm a big fan of this map. I like the soundtrack. I like the ambience. Pretty nice. I like this map. Okay, I'm gonna go for the center beacon this time, so I'm just gonna do a nice simple jump. Although I didn't have a whole lot of momentum, so I didn't go very far. So I'm having to compete with a Lynx, which I don't want to do, really. Okay, there's also a Scorpion. So it's not looking very good at this point. Okay, they were quick there. Let me come out with my Behemoth and see if I can wipe out some of their robots. Here's the Lynx. Let's see what it does. It's coming this way, so I want to attack it when I get the opportunity. However, this Scorpion is kind of getting my attention at this point. Okay. This is Beacon Rush, so what I want to try to do is come... I pulled out the Ares. I tried to do them after, never mind. I'll use the Ares as best as I can. Okay, getting attacked by this Revenant. I want to keep my distance. Keep my distance. I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, getting attacked by this, which is not too good for me. Alright, so I'm going to come in with the Nether. It seems like this is a really powerful team. Yeah, we do have the central beacon. I'm going to try to get a different one while they are preoccupied, so let's see what we can do. Okay. There's an Orpheon. Wasn't quite able to liberate that beacon. Almost. I just dashed out of the radius. Okay, I am down to my last robot already. Unfortunately, if I'm able to survive long enough, then I can get my Titan on the battlefield. So let's see what my team does. If they're able to destroy enough robots and hold them back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got sniped pretty good. But I can recover from that. Okay. Pretty easily. I'm gonna put my shield up. It took some pretty good damage there. My Titan is kind of almost ready. Let's see what I can do. I want to sneak in and do a little bit of damage. Looks like the enemy team is not even present, so I might liberate Beacon C real quick. We'll see what happens. Okay, they are preoccupied, so I'm able to capture this beacon, and the Titan is ready to be deployed, so we do kind of have a fighting chance here. There is... Oh, I got sniped again. This Crisis really wants to get my Fenrir. Okay, so I might offer some support over here and try to capture this beacon. Beacon B. Okay, there's this Eiffel in my face. It doesn't feel really good, I must say. But I'm drawing its fire for a little bit. Now I have my Titan I am able to use, and I will quickly come into this direction and deal with this. Okay, I definitely want to eliminate it as quickly as possible before it goes back into stealth. There we go. It is Beacon Rush, so they might spawn right here. Luckily, they were not quick enough, or they didn't want to spawn there. Okay, so here we go. Let's keep moving. We need to move fast if we want to capture these beacons. There's not a whole lot of time to waste. Fortunately, I'm putting myself out in the open here. But that Charanga did not target me, so that allowed me to come and hopefully liberate this beacon. Yes, we were able to do that. Okay, maybe do a little bit of damage to this Eiffel. Okay, I was exiled, which actually is pretty good for me. Okay, I'll use my invincibility as soon as I can and do some damage to that Eiffel before I get taken out. So that's pretty much it. We'll see if my team can take it from here. My robots are gone. Okay, I see beacons, so I will pull out the Ravana. My hope is to jump clear across the map. Sometimes I do hit the invisible ceiling. That does happen if I jump too high, but let's see what happens here. I did a little bit, just slightly. I nicked the ceiling. Okay, coming in and doing the last final charge to reach the beacon, okay? Beacon C, I got sniped. My whole physical shield disappeared. But my robot is perfectly intact, so let that be a reminder to you guys. You don't want to lose a shield, you want to lose a robot. If you don't have a shield, then the answer is simple. The robot's going down. Okay, I'm going to try to get into safety back here. Maybe, just maybe, I can capture another beacon if I can. I definitely need some charges though to my ability. Do some damage to this robot, whatever that is. Oh, they're hurting me really bad with that subduer. So there's not a whole lot I can do at this point. Just draw their attention, and that's pretty much it. They are capturing Beacon C. I was trying to get back in with the Fenrir, but it didn't really happen. Okay, let's see what we can do. They might stay at the beacon, or they might leave. And if they inside the loop that allows me to go in and try to take it. And of course there are snipers just waiting for us off in the distance. This security robot is attempting to take this beacon as well, so I'm getting ready for that. There's something hitting me. Oh, it's this. Okay, yeah, it just teleported behind me, so there goes my nether robot. Another got 4. So I'm gonna try to come right back to this beacon. First though, we do need to eliminate the security robot. Hopefully we can do that right now. Okay, unfortunately not that time. I'm gonna have to plug my shield. Okay, it was eliminated, so we should be able to reclaim this beacon right here. Unfortunately, I'm taking a huge amount of damage right now. Unfortunately, that was too much. So they've already got their Eiffel Titan in our base. That's not exactly... It doesn't seem like we're gonna win this one, to be honest. I like to be optimistic, but it's pretty obvious that we probably lost this one. I'll still try, because I'm trying to do as much damage as possible and get honor points. Of course, that's very important. There's this Ophion exposed. Okay, looks like that's the end of the robot. There's this robot apparently hiding from me. So I'm going to try to capture this beacon. There's not a whole lot I can do. I see a Fenrir, which is a juicy target for acquiring points and honor. And we can just pin it down, deal significant damage to it. And again, get that Fenrir. Maybe we can liberate this beacon. Not quite. Okay, maybe I can come in with my Titan and blast these enemies a little bit before the match ends. Okay, doing a little bit of damage to this Eiffel. And that's about it. So, very well played from the red team. Okay, so here I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit the ceiling. There it is. So the ceiling is kind of low, to be honest. It's this invisible barrier on the top of the map that you cannot go higher than it. Okay, here we go. I'm hoping to capture Beacon C. I'm just waiting for the enemy fire to come my way. Okay. Unfortunately, it didn't really come, but this Orokochi pushed me kind of far. Let's see. I'm still on the map, so that's good. So maybe this will work out. Okay, I'm coming this way. Again, seeking to distract the enemy team as much as possible before I lose this robot. Okay, pulled some of them back. Unfortunately, it looks like we are going to lose Beacon C. Let's see what I can do, maybe to capture a beacon if possible. Okay. There it is. Maybe we can liberate this. You're just dashing back and forth in the hopes that I can maybe unleash the firepower. Okay, we did liberate the beacon, but we kind of need to focus on the beacons that we have back here, because they are kind of pushing. They might actually take these beacons away from us. So we need to be ready for that. Okay. Alright, so they are taking the beacons. They have Beacon D. At this point, I am defending the final beacon. Alright, and let's see, we have one robot left. I'm going to try to survive to unlock my Titan. Might not be very easy. Okay, so we do have a Raptor on our team, but at this point, we're going to have to reclaim these beacons, or else we're not going to win. Robot is moving very quickly, so it tells me it's very high level. Alright, so I'm kind of capturing Beacon D just for the moment. I don't think that's going to last very long, but I did unlock the Titan, so what I'm going to try to do is just as much damage as possible, as it doesn't seem clear that we're going to win this match. For me to capture Beacon C at this point, but with this rook, that might not happen. We'll see. Okay, I'm just going to liberate the beacon and seek to go for a little bit further out. And liberate Beacon B as well, so that's pretty good. This Nodens is supporting a lot of people, so it's kind of buffed up. But I want to do a little bit of damage to the Nodens simply because it's a great way to accumulate some honor. That's pretty good. Coming in, Nodens seeks to run away, but doesn't realize how fast I am apparently. So here we go, coming back at it, straight to its back. Hopefully we can destroy it if possible. Oh, so close, very close. Oh, we did get it. Okay, cool. So there's this Typhon here. Hopefully I can do some damage to it. Okay, it did go into phase. And that's the end of my robots. So, again, well played on the red team. So because for me it's kind of like 4 in the morning, it does take a little while to find a match, like 9 seconds when it's daytime. For me here in the United States, the wait time is like 3 seconds only, so it's a little bit longer when it's dark over here. Okay, so I'm gonna try to avoid the snipers. I don't see any so far, so I'm just gonna keep on running. Alright. Use my last ability here and get straight to the beacon. Okay. Getting into safety and hoping to. Okay, I see an Orokochi off in the distance, and I want to be careful. It's taking a lot of damage though, which is good. Okay, so we are being very aggressive and taking many of their beacons. So that's a good thing. I kind of want to stay here in case I get charged. They decide to try to take this beacon. The enemy team is hitting me very hard with their blights. Played well and did capture the beacon, so I want to come here with my Fenrir immediately and prevent this Skyros from capturing the beacon over here. Okay. Okay, and now it is vulnerable because it came out of the ball form. So hopefully I can destroy it. There we go. Simple enough. Okay, now we capture the beacon, which allows my team to spawn all the way over here at the enemy base, which is horrible, horrible news for the enemy dogs. Okay, trying to do some damage to this Orokochi, just because when it uses its ability, it's almost invincible. So I want to damage it got fried when he did. So those weapons, those short range energy weapons are crazy. Okay, so we are losing a bunch of beacons. This is kind of a problem. I see this blitz is heading off to this beacon over here, but I want to hold beacon A just because this is the enemy spawn. They can come and reclaim this beacon very quickly. So I'm hoping that my team can capture the other beacons while I hold this one down. Okay, I see that blitz robot off in the distance. Okay, here comes an angler. Okay, and destroy that physical shield if possible. Okay, once they use their special ability, then I need to be ready to absorb some of their damage. Okay, this meter came at the perfect time, and so I destroyed the physical shield in front. Now we're destroying the robot itself. But it is very durable. You can see it's not taking a whole lot of damage. But I'm still wanting to attack it to prevent it from dealing further damage to us. Okay. This angler is pretty powerful. But you see that my team now is coming up behind it and will swiftly destroy it. So I'm not worried about this angler right at this point. So there's a Typhon here. Not very durable, so it will get destroyed pretty quick. Not a big threat, honestly. There is a Titan coming out. There's a Rook, so I hope that the luchador becomes aware of this problem pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we're not able to capture any beacons besides this one. I mean, I did a pretty good job of holding beacon A, but my team didn't really hold the other ones, so we're kind of stuck in a situation where, well, the enemy team has gotten beacon control. That's about it for that match. Okay, same map, but now we're doing deathmatch, so I kind of want to use a sniper robot. This Ares has 500 meter range, but it's kind of a sniper. It's a decent distance. It's not 1,000, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. These Reapers were able to snipe a robot right off the bat. That's really good. But I don't want to get sniped myself, so I need to be very careful to kind of protect my front, stay behind cover. Okay, so this is a wide open map. I definitely want to make sure that I'm protected at all times. Okay, took nice damage from that bomb effect. Okay. At this point, I think the enemy team is well aware that I'm trying to attack them. So I'm gonna pull back a little bit, maybe wait for them to advance, or make a mistake and make themselves vulnerable out in the open. Okay, I'm looking at this robot over here. They almost came out too far. I was about to attack them, but hey, they got back into safety, so let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, we lost a crisis robot, actually two. So they are very powerful, but they're also very vulnerable. That's kind of a problem. I want to come here, maybe attack this Skyros a little bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do much. I was able to attack this robot, however, a little bit, and it's gone. That's good. The Skyros is coming in. It wants to deal some damage. I don't want it to approach me just because it has those extremely powerful close-range weapons. I want to take care of that. Okay, let's go ahead and attack it as much as we can. Attack it with the bomb effect. Okay, I'm gonna have to get ready to evade it. Okay, so it might want to come again. Okay, the enemy is pushing in my direction. So I'm not exactly sure what robot that is with the lasers, but I'm going to put my shield up. I'm not looking at it, but I am defending against it. So the Skyros is coming, okay? It definitely wants to deal some damage to me, but I'm going to do what I can to damage it as well. Bring it down to last stand, okay? So it kind of put me in a corner here. It might quickly eliminate my shield. Yeah, there we go. And it was able to take out this Ares pretty easily. Okay, but then I'm going to come in very quickly with my Ravana and lay the pain on this. Okay, I won't allow the Skyros to do much more damage. I'm going to come in as quickly as possible and eliminate that. There we go. We have this Angler. I'm going to swiftly eliminate it as well. Give it a nice explosion, a nice boom. Didn't quite get it, but that's okay. I'm gonna get out of range so I don't get blinded. And there we go. Very powerful Angler robot. What I want to do is hide for a moment and regenerate. As you can see, my health is regenerating at a rate of 4,000 per second. Something like that. So, getting strong again and coming back into the fight. Okay, our team is doing an excellent job. I would say the Skyros did a pretty good job with ambushing, but I don't think that's the best robot for that weapon type. It's very vulnerable when it's rolling, it can be frozen and all that good stuff. We are definitely crushing the enemy team at this point. So what I want to do is distract this Indra, if possible. So what I want to do is change my robot. If I have the Titan, no I don't. Let's go ahead and stay in this robot. It's just fine. Let's come and attack this Minos. Okay. I've got its attention, so it's not really going to do much damage to my teammate. I was able to withstand its shotguns for a little while, so I got it into safety for now. There we go. And what I want to do, unfortunately I can't use the Indra, but I will use the Behemoth. It's really powerful, so. Someone's firing at me with lasers, so that's kind of a problem. I'll get into safety. Waiting for Bot Killer to get distracted. Focusing on me again. So they do want to take out my robot, but now they are so heavily distracted that they can't really hurt me too much at this point. So I'm going to get close to their base. If anyone dares to spawn again, they can just feel the pain. Here they are. Okay. So I'm going to use my shield breaker ability. To the best of my ability. Okay. They might come again. We'll see. If they have any more robots in the hangar. Alright. Excellent. Alright, I've been wanting to play this map. It hasn't been coming up, but here it is. I'm a big fan of this map, Shenzhen. Got this crisis in the way, so it kind of messed up my jump a little bit. So I'm going to try to come back from that. I'm going to capture this beacon instead. So luckily I was able to capture beacon C. You can see only 3 members of the red team are here. Not exactly sure what's going on. Is this an exploiter? Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, it looks like we have an exploiter. I think I saw this person before. So you guys are seeing it. This person is exploiting for sure. I was hoping to have a fun match, but this person ruined it for me, honestly. So you can kind of see they are not even on the map. They're just hiding away somewhere. There they are. So check it out, guys. Exploiter in real time. I'll try to get their ID. So I'm gonna take a screenshot and all that, get their ID. We have already video footage of it. So I am keeping a list of everyone who exploits. So even though they might stop or they might not do it anymore, I have video proof. And if they ever end up in the Legend League or they end up in a competition, they kind of disqualify themselves. You know what I mean? I can show that proof, and they are immediately disqualified. Okay, I'm not sure what this player is doing. There's one player on the map, but as you can see, I can't see them. So we're just kind of waiting for the enemy health to go down. So again, I saw who was exploiting. I saw their name. So I will get their ID, which they cannot change their ID. And if I see them in the Legend League, I will certainly report them to Pixonic with video proof. And that will disqualify them. They will get kicked out of Legend League, and maybe they'll make a nice opening for me. So unfortunately, I feel bad for the enemy team. It's not fair. So I saw who did it. Okay, let's pull up their name. Let's get their ID really quick. So let's see. Team. All right. It was this person right here. Okay, who dealt 6 million damage out of nowhere. We have their ID, right? So there it is. Player ID on the right there. OT5W52. I'm gonna take a screenshot so we have video evidence of what they did, and we can incriminate them. If I see them in the Legend League, I can get them kicked out of the Legend League. You cannot cheat once and expect to not get punished. So keep that in mind, guys. If you want to cheat, we'll find you. You can't really cheat for long in the Legend League. People will be watching you like a hawk. Okay, so I'm going straight for this beacon over here, taking a little bit of laser damage, which is very insignificant, doesn't really matter. I got pinned down, so I'm going to be taking a lot more damage. I might lose my shield right now. There it is. But we did get the beacon, and I want to kind of come here and deal some damage to this cutie. Okay, I'm hoping that I don't play with that cheater again, because it's really not fun. I don't, if I win with a cheater, it just doesn't feel good. That's not playing, it's just sitting there like a duck while the cheater cheats. It's just... So, hopefully we can get them in trouble. That would be great. Alright, getting into safety. Waiting for an opportunity to take a beacon when it presents itself. Okay. So I see a beacon out over here. There's a Skyros on it. There's this pilot Jopar, which I might be able to hurt. Unfortunately, I took significant damage. There was a raptor robot that came on me, so that didn't work out too well. So I'm gonna try to deal some damage to the raptor, but I have to time it perfectly. If they have their reflector on, there's no chance I'm going to take them out. So I need to wait until their ability expires. But if they try to destroy me, see, here they come. Alright. So I'm going to try. At least I can pin them down, but their reflector's on, I can't deal damage. So what I'm going to try to do is come in with the Ares before the raptor has a chance to regenerate or put its reflector on. So here we go, hit it with the bomb, hit it with the bomb. Here we go, decent little bit of damage there. Put up my shield and hide in safety. I would love for the raptor to come attack me. Okay. Now it's dead. Good. The newest, strongest robot in the game, it's gone. So I'm gonna shift my focus to trying to get these beacons back. Okay. There are 3 enemies over here, so it doesn't seem very likely. However, I think it's like my best bet. So there is this cutie who seems to want to attack me. So I need to kind of stay in safety. It took so much damage though that it just got wiped out. So again, that's a relief. I'm going to try to come in here and take this beacon. Okay. I'm not sure what robot this is. It's one of those ambushers. It can teleport around. So I want to be very mindful of that. I might not even get this beacon. So that is that. There are 2 of them. There's just very little I can do in that situation. I'm just looking for targets that I can damage. I don't really think we're going to win this match. They have a lot of the best robots. So. Okay, there it is, coming at me again. There are 2 of them on me, so the amount of damage is very significant. Brought 1 down to last stand though, so that's great. Let's see if I can just bypass these enemies, maybe. Although the second one is down to last stand, they might not survive this. Okay, I'm gonna just sprint straight to the beacon here. There's a Skyros, which shouldn't present much of a problem at this point. We'll see what we can do. Okay, we are doing a pretty good job of reclaiming these beacons, I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, so now I think I need to sprint straight over to beacon E and liberate it. Issue we have now is that we're at their base and they could come in with their Titans. You can see there's an Eiffel right here. So I'm kind of taking a lot of damage at this point. This doesn't seem like a very strong Eiffel, so I might actually brawl with it. I might engage. It does have a lot of firepower right now though, but definitely getting close to destroying it, that's for sure. So it's trying to get into safety. I think it just destroyed itself. What I can try to do is push it down like this. Okay. So we were able to annihilate each other. That was pretty cool. Never done that before, that's the first. But it looks like they have a Natasha, that's interesting. They might have won that one. Again, a few matches ago we had an exploiter. They were on my team, but man, it does not feel good to see that. Of course, you know, you're gonna kind of have that in any game. There's gonna be cheating. But to think that people, they're just so bad that the only thing they can do is cheat, right? Like they're so poor, their skill is so bad that they get depressed or they get angry and they want to cheat because they want simple, fast gratification. Okay, I'm going to the enemy base pretty much, trying to wreak as much havoc as possible. You know, focusing on this Typhon, maybe damaging the robot a little bit. But see, I've got 4 of the enemy focused on me right now, which is what I want. whenever the enemy is distracted trying to deal with me, then my team can do what they need to do. So you can see right now my team is capturing beacon C, no sweat. Okay, the enemy seems to be coming pretty quickly in this direction. We'll be ready to meet them. Okay, it's a Typhon, so it's not really a difficult robot. I want to target this and deal as much damage as possible. I want to kind of explode it with the, if possible, not quite, almost, and we almost captured beacon B. So let's see what we can do with the Neither. Okay, they're going to try to capture that beacon, so I want to be swift, deal a little bit of damage. Very good, we annihilated that robot. Okay, we have an invader. It didn't last very long. That was an ultimate invader and it just got destroyed. Okay, I'm gonna try to liberate this beacon while I can. Getting hit pretty nicely, but we are liberating the beacon, which is good. So close to capturing it too. I'm hoping to unlock my Titan pretty quickly with these punchers, so I can come in with my Indra as soon as possible. You can see we still have it, so I definitely want to camp right here. If anyone decides to want to take beacon C, I want to be ready for that. Okay, someone is trying to take this beacon away from us. Okay, this is kind of a problem. I don't want to get hit by the Subduer. It is a very powerful weapon. So, getting into cover. Okay, the security, I do want to hit it pretty hard. There we go. It's just a really durable robot. For being so small, it's extremely durable. Okay, there's this Typhon. It doesn't really stand much of a chance. Okay, I'm getting hit pretty hard though, so let's see if we can pin this Seraph down, do some nice damage. Oh no, that's not a Seraph. That is an Aether of the Titan. Okay, we did liberate that beacon, and we unlocked our Indra, so let's see what we can do. We have one beacon right now. I don't want to brawl with the, I don't want to get too close to this Luchador. But let's go ahead and lasso it. So you'll see a huge chunk of this health is going to disappear once the lasso is complete. There we go, dropped nicely. Gonna hit it some more, lay the pain on the Luchador. Okay, and he's almost destroyed. So there are a few Titans on the battlefield. That Aether is almost gone. Maybe I can deal the death blow. And there's the Luchador. Letting it feel some pain, pushing it back a little bit. Okay, something is attacking me. I definitely want to be ready for whatever's going to come next. So I'm coming around the corner instantly. Okay, and then I'm lassoing this. So it's going to receive a big amount of damage in just a moment. I'm trying to drop the shields as well, but wasn't quite successful there. Maybe I'll launch another salvo at it. Trying to drop those shields. So it looks like some of those shields are gone. There are two Indras here. I'll let my teammate get that beacon so I can focus on something else. There's the Luchador again. Trying to lasso it. Get that lasso in, possibly. I'm pinned down, so I'm just not able to get... There we go. There's the lasso. Okay, so it's putting up its heavy reflector shield. I'm gonna wait just a moment. You can see a big chunk of its health was taken away with the lasso, and hopefully we can damage it much further. Okay, there's something attacking me. It's this Rook. I do not want to go face to face with this Rook, so hopefully my friends will take it out in just a moment. Hit it with the lasso. Hit it with the sonic rounds. It was able to take me out. I should have just gone behind the corner, but that's okay. I thought the Rook was going to get taken out, and it did not. However, we have a friendly Luchador and we have a friendly Eiffel, so I'm pretty hopeful that we're going to end up winning this match, actually. So let's keep pushing. I know my Fenrir is pretty durable, but against Titans, it doesn't really stand a chance. So I'm trying to lay low. You can see I'm behind this luchador. Trying to not to get too much attention drawn. Okay, we're capturing that beacon B. Okay, there's a Newton over here. I don't want to mess with the Newton. There's an ultimate Ares. That's interesting. Okay, I don't want it to attack me, but as soon as I get in under its shield, I want to lay the pain. Okay, with these sonic rounds. I want to land every shot. There we go, and it's gone. Alpheon, no chance. So we did a very good job. A couple of enemies are spawning in, no big deal. Go ahead and hit this through its stealth. There we go. As soon as it loses its stealth, it is done for. So, did a very good job. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here. It's been going for a while. We've been playing War Robots maybe 5-6 hours, so pretty decent amount. My hands are kind of hurting doing this mobile, so you can imagine. So just doing as much damage as possible before the round is over, and that's about it. They have like 5 seconds to put another robot up, but that's about it. There we go. Oh, can we hit it? Barely. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for participating in this stream. Until next time, see you later.